Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you to Quinn for agreeing to this.
Hell yeah.
Say hello, Quinn. Yeah.
What up?
We are in for more movies. Let's get into the theater, shall we? There we go. Switch scenes. Okay. We should all be good. Um, much like much like last time, I've coerced my good friend Quinn here into the theater with me. We have no idea what we're gonna watch. I mean, I have some idea, but Quinn doesn't really know.
Why is it sticky right there?
Oh, it's funny how often this comes up. If you find any kind of like feathers stuck in that's from the last person that I talked into this.
Okay.
We got him out eventually. We did have to use the jaws of life. They almost became the jaws of death, but we got through it. Just don't step in the sticky spot, and if you do, are you wearing laced shoes? Do you have
I
laces?
mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'll just have to undo those and then just kind of slip your foot out because you're not getting that shoe back.
Got it. So just if you step in it, count on getting a new pair of shoes. Bet.
Yeah, at least you need at least one new shoe. That your shoe belongs to the spot now. You know.
I don't think shoes come in singles.
Well, look. What do you want me to say? All right. If it's that much of an issue, just put your other foot in the sticky spot.
Yeah. You're right.
So then you lose both. You know. Come on. I mean,
You're right.
do I have to think of everything? But yeah.
That's true.
Welcome in, everyone. Our first movie is going to be a classic, science fiction classic called Killers from Space. This is a movie from 1954, starring household name Peter Graves, who I have no idea who this guy is. And I'm confident this one's going to be a banger. I can't say why without spoiling it. You're just going to have to wait and see.
I mean, the title and being next to 1954 already fills me with hope. So
Yeah, because I mean, what, like manned spaceflight was from like the
started in the 60s, I think.
Oh, really? So this was kind of when we knew about space, but we couldn't get up there yet.
As far as I know, I'm no space historian.
Yeah,
but
okay. Yeah, no, that's probably more of a flicky question. But yeah, in that case, I think we could probably get the ball rolling. So
Hell yeah, sounds good.
I'll need to signal up to the rats upstairs as to. Okay, we'll go on. We'll start on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're in there.
Soledad Flats, Nevada.
Soledad Flats, Nevada.
6:15 a.m.
Can I move the captions? 1 second.
Climax of arduous planning.
Yeah.
Operation A-bomb test underway.
Can you move the captions?
You can if you click and drag them.
Detonation
Oh,
2 minutes.
damn.
Not that we would do that in this very real movie theater that we're in.
Yeah, yeah.
I assume.
Thank you, rats upstairs.
Yeah, I thank you, rats. Exactly. I assume this is all like army stock footage, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
From back in the days in the 50s, we were just like, we deployed a nuke on the troops just to see what would happen.
All orders are carried out.
Yeah, I don't
precision.
think they were able to rent like B-52s for commercial use in 1950.
And not on this,
Whatever.
not on this movie's budget. Trust me.
Detonation minus 70 seconds.
All right. This is just like any kind of stock footage of a plane they have, right?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, we have something that looks like it could hold a bomb.
Yeah.
Detonation minus 40 seconds.
We've already seen 2 different aircraft.
Bomb-carrying plane near
Yeah.
the
Is it a jet or is it like a propeller aircraft we're watching here?
members of the flight crew
We've seen
anticipate
both.
the task.
Yeah.
This one is a propeller aircraft, probably like a B-29.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was like a Canberra
Ground zero.
jet bomber.
It was like a jet, right? Like a post-war jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All observers
Yeah.
prepare for the blinding flash of the bomb.
Yeah, that's clearly what those guys in that footage are doing.
Minus 20 seconds. Command of the plane is given to the bombardier.
You know what's cheap is narration and stock footage. You could do anything with that.
True.
And now goes into action.
Especially after the Second World War.
Bomb
Wait,
All
wait.
sorts of stock footage.
From all the propaganda movies, yeah.
Yeah, propaganda movies, the government movies of like, watch us bomb the enemy.
Watch as we give Jerry what for. Alright, let's see this. That's a real explosion, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that might be an actual nuclear test.
That's an actual A-bomb test.
Is the beginning.
It's the most impressive thing in this so oh my god. Oh my god. It's Latour's Venus de l'Espace.
Oh no, they're French.
The killers from space are French.
It's like the opposite of that movie where there were Nazis on the dark side of the moon.
Oh, Iron Skies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 3 of those movies now, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at the little model plane.
You're gonna make the position report now. Have the figures ready.
Can't say shut up here.
Control from Tar Baby 2.
Tar Baby 2.
Tar Baby 2.
Tar Baby
What?
2. We're circling ground
Is
zero,
that
radius of 7.5
is that the kind of call sign you give, like, missions?
150
Tar Baby 2.
Honestly, back then, I could not tell you.
Everyone was all whacked out on antidepressants and, like, moonshine, so yeah. It could have been
Yeah.
anything, really. Yeah.
This is Dr. Martin. Here are the readings.
Back in the day, you were a straight edge pilot if you only smoked 1 bowl of opium before you went up.
Yeah, true.
1.08 negative.
I'm on the battlefield and I've only had 1 bowl of meth.
Roger, proceed according to plan. We'll go and
The Wehrmacht's drug of choice.
Yeah.
The troops are acting erratic. It might be the fact they've not slept in 3 weeks and all they eat is meth and tins of meat.
Increase the meth rations.
Increase the meth rations. we need to get this invasion of Finland done. Give them more meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an adorable little model plane.
2 miles from the center.
It does. I have to say, they're doing a lot with a little.
2 miles from the site of a nuclear detonation. I guess in the 50s. Would
I
that
don't
be?
know.
on-
I feel like even then,
That feels close, right?
it feels really close.
Yeah. I can't help but notice we're not in space and no one's been killed yet.
Dr. Martin.
True.
Is this my sense of millennial entitlement taking over?
False advertising.
I go in and I'm like, where are the killers? Where is the space? Oh no. What's happening? Oh my
got-
god. you don't That's not the kind of dive you recover from, right?
If you do recover from it, it's gonna rip both the wings off.
Yeah, especially in like an old plane like that, yeah. Please tell me they spiked straight into the ground.
From base. Come in, Tar Baby 2.
You're decelerating like you're a lawn dart. Are you okay, Tar Baby 2?
Come in, Tar Baby 2.
We see you've hit terminal velocity, Tar Baby 2. Is everything all right?
Lost contact, sir. Baker 2, sir. Yes, sir.
Where's Tar Baby 1? Where's Baker 1?
This is a Mayday. Repeat. this
Great
is a
questions.
Mayday. Proceed to safe
Tar Baby 2, the
position
lesser known single from Chappelle Roan. I could see it.
Tar Baby 2.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god, more stock footage. Could you make a movie entirely from stock footage? Like a fiction movie, not like a documentary, like a fiction movie.
I think you probably could.
I think Neil
You'd be
Breen has...
limited.
Roger, Tar Baby 7.
Yeah. Sorry, you go.
Circle wreckage.
It's okay. You'd be limited in like what you could portray, and a lot of it would be voiceover.
Yeah, I think Neil Breen has tried to do it. But even then, that's not entirely stock footage. Oh, look at that old helicopter. I'm sure if I was with, like, an aviation nerd, they'd be able to tell me exactly what model that is, but...
Yeah, those are the types of helicopters we like started with in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That big star sign, that's US Air Force, I think, or...
Yeah, that's usually how we denote like U.S. aircraft.
Okay.
Even like Marine aircraft and Navy aircraft. have
Oh,
the star,
really?
just to denote it's from the U.S.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, I don't think the Air Force would be testing A-bombs, right? Oh, there's Dwight on the wall. Hello, Mr.
Oh
President.
shit.
That's how you know it's a government building. They have a flag and they have a picture of the president.
Yeah, true.
Why can't they find him?
I honestly don't know, Mrs. Martin. Yes, come in.
When was he president until? It must have been the 50s, but
Eisenhower was president, I want to say, yeah, until like 52.
Isn't there any hope?
ooh, this is
Because
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Martin.
FDR died in office,
They found
right?
the pilot dead in the wreckage.
he did, and his
According to
last
all
term was
reports, no one
after
could clear it up.
World War II ended.
Sorry.
Right, okay, yeah. 53 to 60, 53 to 61, really?
Damn.
That's a long term. Yeah, that's a full double term. Yeah,
Full,
wow.
Yeah, I mean FDR had almost 4 terms. He was reelected 4 times.
The Wonders of War, yeah. Wait,
He died at the beginning of his 4th term.
huh. So this is the
Or
limp.
3rd term, one of those.
This is the limp you have if your plane goes straight down into the ground.
I am, yeah.
You get a tiny limp like that.
This guy's an alien. He's got to be now, right?
Oh, you think
he is the killer from space?
You think he's gonna kill someone, and he's from space?
Either he's got the alien in him, like an old school
Oh.
Aliens movie.
You have to think about the budget of this, though. Do you think they can
True.
afford that?
But budget doesn't mean they're not like gonna shoot for the moon. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
do you think they'll just say like, "Ah, he's got an alien in him," and then he'll just look like a guy for the whole thing? We
I could see that. Yes.
yeah, we've got basically the budget of a single episode of the Twilight Zone to make this thing. I think.
I remember the controls froze. The next thing I saw was the main gate of the base. Your plane was completely demolished. The pilot burned to death, and you showed
Oh,
us a
these-
picture of Dolph. Are you sure you want
These
to-
captions are completely off now. It's fine. They're kind of in ballpark. Oh,
You know, your
Hey,
medicine
I'm
shows
kinda
no
cooking, I
indication
think.
of any scars on your body. Must have got it
you think he's got an alien in him? Do you
Yeah.
think a killer from space got into his body?
very skillful.
In there, yeah, little green man.
Yeah.
I've never had an operation. Yeah, that's what I don't.
Precision surgery, and you look like you got hacked apart by a medieval surgeon, and then like
Yeah. Bro had an arrow removed from his chest.
Mr. Briggs.
Oh, please don't tell me all the movies in this room.
Colonel Banks. How
Don't play me like that movie.
Fine, I see the
We're gonna be looking at Dwight a long
No,
time.
no.
Oh, you know our base surgeon, Major Cliff?
The second episode of this starring former President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
You gentlemen have business.
Oh, no, this won't take a minute. Sit down.
Sit down, will you please, gentlemen?
Yeah, sit down.
Cigarette.
Oh, thank you.
Whiskey?
I understand you've already talked with Dr. Martin.
I just left him. You know, Colonel, according to my files, Dr. Martin is just about the key man on this nuclear project.
Yes,
Okay.
along with Dr. Kruger, he is.
Well, I know they're both...
How
good
weird do you
friends.
think it would have been to have been a Trinity test guy
No, I
watching a
recognize
movie
that's
like
top
this?
secret information.
Well, that's very true.
Considering that was what, like
Oh, we can
max 10 years before, right?
Until Dr. Martin
Yeah, like there had to have been a few that went to go see it because they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is a movie about my job."
I,
Mine doesn't want to remember this.
we gotta go see Killers in Space, honey. They didn't show that in Oppenheimer.
We got back to the
I think Christopher Nolan really missed an opportunity with that.
Did you ever start
Yeah.
to think that perhaps this Dr.
Feynman could have taken his bongos into the theater.
The Dr. Martin?
Was it
That
Feynman
would've
with the
taken
bongos?
so hard.
What I mean is that...
I think it was
think
Feynman.
so.
this
Yeah.
man could be an imposter.
An imposter? Oh, is he a communist?
Oh. Someone get McKinley on the phone.
Oh my god. What if the killers from space are communists?
I bet they are.
It's 54, right?
Yeah,
That matches.
that's deep in the Red Scare.
Oh man.
Rick speaking. Oh, they did come through, huh?
Some fella from space came down and killed McCarthy.
That's what I've been waiting for. Thanks.
Shot him with his moon ray. That's the
Beam
top.
was red. Could you believe it?
it was a red beam. You can't see because it's black and white. We haven't invented color yet, but
Get me Colonel Banks to the base, please.
You don't have to believe me.
take it from me, he was a
News
pinko.
on the line you were getting on Dr. Martin.
Just heard from Washington. Well, I was wrong. This is our man, all right.
Have you ever heard people claim that like color wasn't invented in like real life until color photography? Have you ever seen people like gaslight kids by saying that?
I have been that person who's gaslights a kid by saying,
Oh really?
"Yeah,
Why are old photos black and white? Oh, they didn't invent color yet.
Your husband is engaged
Yeah,
in
yeah.
secret work. If this
Everyone's eyes saw in black and white until the first color photo was printed, and then we all realized
They
and
were-
adapted.
They were like dogs. That's why everyone died early in the Middle Ages, because they lived in dog years.
His reflexes are excellent.
Yeah. So true.
Except for that one lapse of memory, his mind is perfectly clear.
Isn't that
He's
nice?
also been reading Das Kapital,
Yes.
but from space.
Except for the question of the scar on his chest.
I know he didn't.
No,
have
it's
to do
French.
that.
Well, I'm sure he
Oh, fuck, yeah, it's French communists, I forgot.
It would be impossible for a wound of this size to be healed so quickly and without medical attention.
You can't keep him here indefinitely.
We don't intend to.
No, we're gonna kill him tomorrow.
We've come down here because we've decided to let
This
him
part of the
take
movie
a
is
walk.
basically
Right.
Annihilation.
Quiet and he gets enough rest.
I
Oh,
I
that...
just have to take
Yeah,
it.
kind of.
So long.
To watch him,
He's turned into a bunch of plants.
Yes, he must have asked me
There's a
about
bear
the
out there. It sounds like a fella.
schedule. He's anxious to take his own readings.
Or a fella that sounds like a bear.
Well, he did have a key part in the planning of these projects.
Well, is there anything
We
you
got
couldn't
good...
be
We
allowed
got
to do?
God-fearing American men out there experiencing ego death.
Except
Damn, communists.
Why would the commies do this?
anything that won't upset or excite him.
I see. Movies,
Yeah, no, these
things like that.
these captions are fucked. They're completely wrong now. I'm turning mine
They're
off.
sometimes right.
Sometimes they're right, but like they're saying, "Oh, we don't need to be excited," and the caption says we don't need him to be entertained. It's like, yeah, okay. Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa! Was that a communist?
it definitely was. You couldn't tell because of the camera, but the eyes were red.
Oh fuck, yeah, you're right. How did we know who was a communist before color photography was invented?
That line goes hard.
How do I know who's a commie and who isn't? Googly-eyed commies from
In
space?
grayscale.
I don't even know what's red, white, and blue, so I can salute it. It's anarchy.
Let's bring back Americans talking like that.
Well, like the transatlantic accent. Yeah,
Yeah. Let's bring that back. I miss that.
yeah.
Give me squadron operations. Duty desk, please.
Get me the CEO of the Air Force.
I need the president, god damn it.
Get me Dwight on the phone.
This is Dr. Martin calling. Who is this speaking?
Sergeant Bandero. Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
It's all been guys at desks the whole movie.
Orders on another atomic test.
I guarantee this is all shot in one
What do you
building.
mean you can't
Yeah,
tell
probably.
me?
Sorry, sir. Regulations. I can't give out information to anyone. No, sir. It won't do you
I'm
any
just
good.
calling you
Come
from my
down.
home. Can you tell me when the next A-bomb test is gonna be? What do you mean you won't tell me?
I need to be there.
I need to be there. When would you have like two atomic tests like a week apart? It's like he's clocking on at a 9-to-5 job, but his 9-to-5 job is blowing up nuclear devices.
Push me around now.
I mean, they might have done that
What, like in the,
in the height of, like,
No.
yeah, in the 50s and 60s. They
Ju-
might have.
just when they were blowing up anything to see what would work?
Don't you understand?
Yeah.
You don't want you around for your own good.
There's a whole desert in like Arizona that's irradiated to shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're all on that.
When was
If you don't
I don't know why
I
you would
don't
know
want to
this, but when was Bikini Atoll? That must have been like 50s, maybe early
Oh.
60s, right?
I want to say early 60s, late 50s, yeah.
Yeah.
If you won't take it easy for your own sake.
These no bombs are sick. We're just blowing them up everywhere. I mean,
Did
to
you see
be
how it...
sorry,
No, I was just gonna keep fucking being an idiot. What were we gonna ask?
because the Tunguska bomb that was like late 50s, right? And I think that's when the Soviet Union was like, "Oh fuck, maybe we should stop building bigger bombs."
Yeah, maybe we should scale it down a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
this one's big enough. Like, yeah,
He just poked her foot.
he did.
Go away.
All right, stay in bed all day. It's almost 11 o'clock.
What'd you say?
Said it was almost 11 o'clock.
It is.
She's got so much product in her hair, despite the fact she was lying down.
You go put the coffee on while I get dressed.
You light a match near her, she just goes up in flames.
Yeah. Oh,
Did a command grab on his wife.
yeah. Half circle back, 1 + 2.
46 to 58 was Bikini Atoll.
Oh wow.
I'm
okay.
glad that someone in the audience has access to Google, because We
Yeah, same.
certainly don't.
I'm locked in. No
Oh my
phones
God.
at the fucking theater.
Another atom
I
bomb
don't care what you
explode.
say. You had no right to go ahead without me.
Wait, they detonated an atomic device in secret?
Orders nonsense. The least that could have been done would have been to let
The
me
United
know
States
I'm fine. I
government?
could
They
have done
would
my
do
work.
that?
They would do that? They would just lie?
Dr. Martin, but in your present state, you're not considered a very good security risk.
Me, a security risk? My present state? What's the matter with me? How long am I to be considered? Only temporarily. The results of the test will be available.
There's a lot of headroom in this shot.
Return to work. I am.
I'm looking for a microphone.
To us, you're still a very
I'm
sick
looking
man.
at Dwight.
My advice is you go home and relax.
Your eyes just get drawn towards him.
Relax.
They do. He's got a haunting demeanor.
Then you'll be confined to the base hospital if you change your mind.
If you squint your eyes, he kind of looks like the Grim Reaper from Bill and Ted.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Oh, Dr. Martin. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Yeah, how high are the ceilings in these rooms? I mean, obviously it's because it's a set, but like,
My own work.
No, it's the 50s. Everyone was like 4'5" back then.
oh yeah, because of the malnutrition and the cigarettes.
See, you're,
Yeah.
I know. You're Miss Vincent, the secretary I share with,
Oh, Doctor, you can't be serious. There was no one in your office, so I thought you would...
Kill someone
Oh, that's all
from
right,
space.
As far as I'm concerned, you can take the rest of the day off.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't really belong here. I just,
You know he's a scientist, by the way, because he's wearing like a tweed jacket and a cardigan underneath it.
goodbye.
True.
That's how you know he's
That's
a
what every
scientist.
scientist wear.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the pipe.
It's like how in modern day, if someone's a physicist, they wear
Oh
a
my
blazer
God!
with a t-shirt.
How did I
You
predict that?
called it!
Chat, I promise you, I have not pre-screened this.
Are you the killer from space?
Am I the communist? Am I the French communist that kills people from space? Oh my god. That was kind of spooky.
A little bit, yeah.
The movie Heard. Dwight D. Eisenhower reaches out from the screen like the girl from The Ring to get you.
Yeah. We didn't know this was a Ring prequel.
Oh no. Why is my phone making that noise?
I'm gonna lock my phone away. Keeps screaming at me.
It keeps making this noise. I just wait until it stops. Again, I love this room that's like 15 feet high. That's it.
15 feet high, and there's a map of the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah. He's really bummed that they blew up a nuke without him. He's
He
really
really
sad.
is.
Yeah, he's really disappointed. He wants to see another explosion. His suit looks really big on him. He looks like he's
Really
a kid
does.
wearing his dad's suit.
Bro has it pinned 5 times in his back.
Yeah. Oh, welcome in, Bell Blair. Yeah, got that math teacher look. Ooh. Hang on. I forgot to enable shared chat. That is now enabled. Yeah, actually have to click enable shared chat. I forgot to do it.
I dropped it on my end as well.
I believe so, yeah. Does this predate David
Oh no, I
Byrne?
see it now.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
so it's just good for both of us.
Yeah.
Does this predate David Byrne's big suit? Because he's got the end. Oh! You may find yourself as a French communist. You may find yourself behind the wheel of a 1950s jet fighter.
Strange plus-shaped scar on your chest.
They etched the hammer and sickle onto his heart. That means he's a communist forever now.
Oh shit. Yeah, it just hasn't like fully developed.
Yeah.
Shout out to that MP who looks like he hates his job.
I mean, isn't that every MP?
100%.
Yeah. I assume he's just waiting until this patrol's over so he can go back to his little, like, cubby hole and just put his feet up. Or do the patrols just never end? Do you never get to stop?
I mean, the patrols end, but you usually sleep.
Oh, okay.
And then you patrol again.
Oh. I like his little belt there. I don't know what that is. It's like a little satchel.
Some form of duty belt.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Oh my god.
Someone locked the phone in here.
Main gate, please.
What did I say? Air police?
Maybe it's Air Force's MPs.
Yeah, it's just what they called it back in the 50s. Yeah, I guess.
Dr. Kruger?
Yeah.
Dr. Kruger? No, he checked out. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Doctor. That's all right.
You're not a communist, are you?
Say the alphabet in French.
You haven't seen any googly eyes flying around, have you?
Give me Colonel Banks at the Officers Club.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
What are we doing?
Yeah, like, is someone gonna die from space? Or
All we've seen are googly eyes. Communist googly eyes.
Good evening, Dr. Kruger.
Yes?
My
Yes.
name's Briggs. I'm from the FBI.
yes?
Briggs. Of course, I've heard of you.
Oh, do you know that? I think they've shot this day for night. They shot this in the day, and they've just darkened the top of the screen.
Two things we'd like to straighten out.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid so, Doctor. Take
To
your
be
own
fair
time.
though,
I
you
can
kind of
tell
have to shoot it during the day.
You need enough light for the camera to pick
Yeah.
up. Yeah, absolutely.
The papers seem to be intact.
Is this all,
He looks a bit
information,
like
Doctor?
Vince McMahon.
You know, according
Yeah.
to
Oh
security
yeah, he
meetings,
does. Especially with his like the
With
way
his
suit-
like big oversized suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like he has a giant torso and like tiny arms.
access to the combination.
Yeah.
Well, the Colonel here and Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin. He was in the building this afternoon.
That's right. We saw him in my office. He left around 4 o'clock on orders.
He dismissed his secretary a few minutes later, but he didn't sign out of here till 20 minutes after you left.
Are US nuclear secrets this easy to steal?
Just as I was leaving and he wasn't there.
You always do that?
I mean,
You just walk in and you tell the secretary to fuck off, and then you just open the safe and you're good.
Quite strange of late.
Yes, he certainly has.
who knows back then?
I mean, you know, it was only the 50s and 60s in America. How paranoid was everyone? You know,
Why? He still hasn't shown
everyone was very trusting back then.
I reported my neighbor. He said he said words that started with K, G, and B.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of pipe tobacco do you use?
The teacher's talking about sharing down the school, so I got the boys in blue to come down and rough her up.
At all.
You, Colonel?
Cigarette. What are you driving?
That's funny.
This smells like Russian soil.
How long has Dr. Martin been using this brand of tobacco?
Well, I really don't know why.
Now, Mrs. Martin, you say you have no idea where he could be at this hour.
Well, I know he's never been this late before without telephoning.
Well, this isn't the brand of asbestos he puts in his
Have
cigarettes.
you ever had any suspicion that there might be
He likes his
another
homegrown.
woman?
Certainly not.
He would never poke the feet of another woman.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way. Has he made any new friends lately?
It's a woman with an opinion. Clearly, she's a space communist.
No, the only people we've seen in months have been connected with the Institute. Excuse me. Hello?
Shout
A
out,
damn phone.
Yes, just
shout out to the time when everyone in America had the same haircut.
True.
Pretty much just that high and tight kind of thing, whatever it is. That's how you know that our Dr. Martin here is a pinko intellectual, because he doesn't have the military haircut.
Code 4.
Yeah,
Be on
true.
the lookout for two-tone coupe. License number 1W67.
How do we tell if it's two-tone? It's in black and white.
My eyes can't see all of these fangled colors you're describing.
Man, police work is really hard in the 50s.
Weight 195 pounds. Color of hair blonde. Color of eyes blue. Last seen driving coupe. License number 1.
More stock footage. Have you noticed?
Yeah,
That-
it's like intermingled.
That's clearly from another movie.
Either from another movie or like a police training film.
Yeah, yeah.
Dr. Martin,
Who?
what are you doing with this?
Wait.
Any special reason for placing it under this rock?
Were you a communist spy, Dr. Martin?
Oh,
Oh, he's killing him from space.
We're not in space yet. Don't get too excited.
No, he's from space.
Oh, he's from space. Sorry. The killers themselves are from space. They're not killing in space. You're right. Sorry, I forgot myself for a second.
If it was killers in space, the budget would have to be at least triple.
Oh, God, yeah, you're right.
That stock footage has not existed yet.
No, yeah, we haven't been up there yet. They're just waiting for the Apollo missions, and then they'll be like, finally, killers in space.
The much needed sequel.
Okay. Where's your phone?
Over there behind the pumps.
One thing I kind of love from movies from this period is everyone sounds pissed off all the time. Where's your phone? Behind the pumps. It's like everyone's grouchy.
Press Q95359.
Operator, connect me to space.
All units in Sector 7, Code 4. Repeating.
Connect me to France.
Connect me to space France.
The Eiffel Tower is an antenna.
Wait, does the guy in the gas station just have a police scanner?
We'll try it again, will you? It's my home. There ought to be someone there now.
What do you mean there's no one in my home? My wife's not supposed to leave the house.
What did the government do with my wife?
Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Martin, male Caucasian, 32 years of age, height 6'3".
This might be on the radio.
95 pounds. Color of hair blonde. Color of eyes blue.
It sounds like a police scan, though.
Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna punch him again. I got excited for a second. I just want Dr. Mind to punch everyone in this movie. Hey, where you going?
I think he left without paying.
Just like a communist. Operator, connect me to 911. Connect me to the police. And you're waiting to get through to the operator. It's like, oh, there's got to be a better way. Oh, that was cute. The little pneumatic tube thing.
Yeah, I do like those.
I assume there's a reason we stopped using them. It's just because they're like, you can send an email, I guess, but
Yeah, digitization, I suppose.
yeah. More tubes. We need more tubes.
calling car 6, code 11. Code 11, central calling. Come in, Briggs.
Yeah, that's the same voice. That's like a police scanner.
Hello, Central.
I just thought it was like a
Central.
Just like a
bulletin.
yeah, like a
on the radio.
Come in.
yeah. Maybe they just put out APBs over the radio. I don't know.
It's possible. Like, hey, if you've seen this person, call the police.
Yeah. You seen a guy that looks like a Penko?
Briggs out.
He's wearing a bright red suit and speaking French.
You seeing googly eyes? What was with the googly eyes?
Yeah, we haven't gotten any answer for that.
No, I assume that's the space killer. Or the killer from space, sorry,
Yeah.
excuse me.
I want to imagine that was him hallucinating because of whatever they inserted into his chest.
Oh, yeah. The copy of Das Kapital where his heart should be.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, we're back!
That's actually kind of a creepy image. I kind of like that. I mean, now it looks shitty, but... Yeah, they're coming right for me.
Legitimately two glass eyes.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, he just crashed his car. He Great Gatsby'd himself.
Ugh. And that's like a 50s car, so you know that steering column just went right through his chest.
Yeah.
Back in the day where crumple zones were seen as poor manufacturing.
Yeah, the crumple zone is your body.
Yeah.
Coming out of it.
We need the car to be sturdy. That's how you stop people getting hurt.
You're with friends. You'll be all right. Now let me go. Let me go.
He just saw the Vince McMahon's there. He's like, no, don't put me in the ring. We're gonna change your name to Benoit. No. Anything but that.
did you give him? Sodium amytal. Truth serum. To deprive his mind of...
Oh no, it's truth serum.
Truth
I
serum.
guess you'll make sense now. I'll
Things
get
that doctors keep on hand.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when you're gonna need it, right?
Can you hear me, Dr. Martin? Yes.
Yes.
Now listen to me. I want you to count backwards from 100. Do you understand? Backwards from 100. 100. 99.
Doc, did you have to start at 100? We're gonna be here for a while. Because out of 10.
Pick up the pace, Sonny.
Yeah.
6. 95. 54. Well, you can ask him questions now.
Dr. Martin, what were you doing? with
Are
the
you a
information
space
you took
communist?
From Dr. Kruger's vault.
I was delivering it.
Delivering it. But where? To the rocks in Soledad Flats?
Yes. To Soledad Flats,
Okay.
where we crashed. I was delivering it, just as I was ordered.
Who ordered you to do this, Dr. Martin?
I'll tell you the whole story. I remember we were circling the atomic cloud.
Okay.
Flashback scene.
Yep.
There was an object glowing beneath us at Soledad Flats. We were going down to investigate. Controls jammed. Couldn't pull out. When I regained consciousness, I was on a table. Next to
Oh Holy shit.
No shot. That's not what they look like. That's how he remembers it. That's
Oh my God.
no shot. That's what the killers from space look like.
Then one of them lowered it toward my chest. With my own heart.
Holy shit.
Show it again. That's no.
What the fuck am I looking at? Maybe they are French.
What happened?
Filthy Frank in the 50s. Oh my god.
Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Where?
Can't you speak?
Where?
Who are you?
Where? Are these like robots or?
I mean, they have unibrows. Why would they be robots?
Well, I'm Quinn. I'm looking for some kind of like thread of logic here, right? You know, like I'm reaching. I'm like I'm drowning. You know, I'm reaching for the life ring. Like, I need something to hold on to. Is that just what the aliens look like? The killers from
Caught me
space?
so off guard.
Step forward.
Oh my god. New profile picture.
New
dude.
profile
What the
picture
fuck?
dropped.
Dr. Martin,
Oh my god.
I see you are quite well. You have recovered from your
Holy
unfortunate
shit. I need to move
Who are
these.
you?
A scientist,
Ah,
like yourself.
Where do you come from?
From a planet, yet unknown to you.
You know my name. You speak English.
We're helping to invent eyelids. We came to Earth.
Expect me to believe that? I'm getting out of here.
Stay where you are.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got fucking stasis raid.
Yeah. I can't get over these aliens, man. I take back everything I said about this movie. It's now a masterpiece.
I have already told you.
For real though.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Oh, yeah, hang on. I shouldn't be doing that.
Here. In our machines magnetically propelled
Whoa.
across the electron bridge we have created.
Is that a television?
It's television with like a Tesla coil on it.
Oh shit.
That's how you know they're from the space future.
You mean you come and go just like that? Without anyone ever seeing you?
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people.
Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
We have a warning system similar to your primitive radar. Our machines are set to change
I like the
course
little
at the mere
jiggly
approach
thing
of a pursuing
in the
object.
bottom
Yeah, I
left.
think that's a coffee machine.
Let's say I do believe.
That's why they're so awake.
Where are we right now?
Yeah,
They're doing all the German meth we talked about earlier.
true.
How long have we been here?
Since the beginning of your experiments in nuclear fission,
What have you got to do with that?
we are accumulating the energy released with each of your atomic explosions.
What?
One moment.
They're gathering nuclear energy.
But specifically from explosions.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a I feel like there's a better way to get energy using nuclear material. Call me crazy, right? This is turning into a YouTube poop right in front of our eyes.
Yep, bro's hitting the Gleek glorb.
A report from the monitor we sent to the surface.
The big eyes are
contained the
plastic
results
egg trays
of your
cut in
last
half. That's
nuclear
actually
test.
hilarious.
Results?
Oh my
They'll take
god.
days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
Is that a... oh, that's just a piece of tinfoil they've just been writing on.
Yeah. They have alien
that man?
paper.
Yeah.
You don't recognize the area.
No?
No?
He is in the vicinity where you crashed.
Do they have, like, mittens? Do they have mitten hands?
Glowing.
I think so.
A normal reaction in view of the amount of radiation absorbed. You have a remarkable memory, Doctor, considering the fact that you did not survive.
Soldier
This has
Man
gotta
is
be-
Peter Graves, one of the Wait, is he the pilot from Airplane who, like, goes through the symptoms and then passes out?
It was
Is that the
necessary
same
for us
guy?
to revive it.
Oh man.
You were dead.
Where he, like, farts and, like, collapses at the...
So that's what they were doing. You didn't even try to help
He's the
them.
comic
Why
one who
did you
keeps
save
making the
me?
homoerotic joke. Yeah, it's him,
Because
and
we
I
had
think,
important need of your
I think Magic Johnson was, like, his co-pilot.
Yes?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, oh my god, that's him! That's actually
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that was it, thank you. I knew it was a basketball player, it's just, I
Oh,
forgot
Kareem
which one.
Abdul-Jabbar, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he was even in movies, I'm not gonna
You are
lie.
the
Didn't he
first
fight
in your
Bruce
world
Lee?
to be looking at our solar system.
As well.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah.
This is our
I
planet
think he-
Shit,
from
mate.
Delta.
I think he fought Bruce Lee in the Bruce Lee movie that never got officially released.
Hmm.
It occupies the fourth position in relation to this, our
They
sun.
live on a giant eyeball.
Oh my god.
Yes, go on.
I can't. Every time I look at him, I laugh.
In the 23rd time rotation, our sun began to die. So, during the succeeding generations, as our planet began to cool, vegetation began to disappear.
We've come to your
Our eyes
planet to
developed
take
this
your
state
supply of eye
to combat
drops.
the ever-growing darkness. We were forced to migrate.
So,
You left your planet?
whose idea was the eyes, do you
We
think?
invaded these neighboring planets.
Shit.
Because
Whoever's idea it was is a genius.
because the thing is like the eyes are on the poster, the eyes are obviously in the effects, so like clearly the eyes are like an like a, you know, they're like a, oh, look at that little model city.
Damn.
I call it Bisonopolis.
They put a lot of work into that model city.
They did. I mean, I assume that's from like a Flash Gordon
over one
skit or
day.
something, but yeah.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
There were feeble attempts to stop us.
Or Buck Rogers,
We were
maybe.
prepared for such contingencies. And now that our sun is about to completely
Lack of time and money,
expire,
it's that simple. Yeah, they were just like, oh
move
fuck,
again
we
in order
need,
to
we,
survive.
I need like 6 alien
Yours is
costumes
the only
stat.
planet in this
All
solar
right.
system
Are there eyes at the
capable
bottom of the TV?
supporting our civilization.
I'll have to see it again.
You're fantastic. Over 1 billion of you trying to come here to Earth.
We have no alternative. We have been putting our plan to work for some time.
Show me the TV again.
At the proper moment, the invasion will be launched from our platforms, which
Yeah,
are
yeah,
being
I mean,
raised.
the people behind us can't really see it because of the seats, but those look like two little eyeballs at the bottom of the screen. There's the coffee maker. Oh.
This is ridiculous.
You cannot find your way in or out of this cavern. Do not try to leave.
He's just jogging out, I guess.
I'm just gonna mosey my way out of here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speed walk out.
Bro.
It never stops being funny. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. Just imagine the gasps this got in 1954.
I feel like people were probably laughing at this in 1954 as well. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it scared some people, but... Do you know what's notable? The killers from space have yet to kill anyone. I mean, I guess the pilot died in the air crash, but that was about it. And you could argue that that was just the crash got him, you know?
Yeah, that was just, they were too close to a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, they unkilled someone. That's a good point.
So, are they trying to stop him or not? He's
hard
not
to
moved.
say.
He's not moved at all. Oh, he has the TV, okay. He can see him on lightning vision.
Tesla vision.
Yeah, he's got Tesla vision. Oh my god.
Oh, they got his ass.
I thought he teleported to the other side of the bars for a second. With that cut. Man, this is exciting. He just runs around and...
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Is that a spider? Oh, it's a spider! It's a big
What the
spider!
hell? The DM is the second a member separates from the group.
Oh my god, it's a projection of a spider. Communist spiders from France.
All of those legs working together for a common goal.
Disgusting. Oh, is that like a Gila monster? What is that?
Yeah, looks like it. Big lizard.
Oh. Oh. Wow, they're so threatening. He's in so much danger right now.
Big cockroach.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's just like
That's a horny toad.
Yeah. Is it a horny toad or a bearded dragon? I couldn't tell.
I think it was a horny toad.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Okay, so when we started watching this, did you expect this to just turn into Dino Crisis?
I really did not.
Like Dino Crisis 2?
How long? I feel like we're in a loop.
because stock footage of animals is cheap. So the rest of the movie is just this, I think. It just keeps going.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, how much longer is this gonna go on?
What if this was just the rest of the movie? It just never stopped. Oh my god. That lizard was just chilling. He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Our menagerie. Don't you think you will be more at ease on this side of the cage?
Whoa, how'd he do that? The sound effect.
Holy shit.
What are you doing here?
We are breeding our,
Oh my god.
shall I say, armies.
He's looking at the camera, but he doesn't know he
Insects
is.
and animals?
True.
What have you done to them?
Stop spiking the camera. What do you mean I can't see shit?
He's also cross-eyed.
Your next nuclear test.
Yeah.
These animals will multiply at a rate beyond imagination. When the time comes, we will unleash them. They will spread to every continent. And
So
devour
these
every
are
living thing on
these are
the surface of the
interstellar
earth.
aliens,
What good will
but
that do you?
in order
How could
to
you expect to survive better than we?
We have provided for that.
yeah, wouldn't the big bugs just like attack them? Oh, never mind. They have the bug zapper.
Stun ray.
Doctor. Look over there.
He's looking at the camera again.
He looks straight at it.
We will use their bodies to fertilize the soil. Vegetation will rise up in abundance. A new era
Oh, you
of
just know they
civilization
actually
will
killed a
begin.
cockroach for this because it's the 50s.
They probably did, yeah.
They just didn't give a shit. Yeah.
You see, Doctor, we have arranged for everything.
So they're gonna use the. Hang on. This is really stupid, so I just want to make sure I understand it correctly. They're gonna use the energy from the nuclear test to make more giant animals, which will then kill everyone on Earth, and then they will zap them all with that single bug zapper, and then they will all die and fertilize the soil.
That does seem to be the plan, yes.
That is really stupid, right? I'm not just imagining that.
It's pretty stupid, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you can cross like an interstellar void to get here, and there's a billion of you, they said there's a billion aliens waiting to come here.
I can assure you the strength
Yeah.
of this new element will be...
This is a powder keg.
Why not just zap the humans?
His eyes are all fucked up.
assure you, Doctor.
There's one going off in one direction. He's got like a lazy giant eye.
What force could possibly be strong enough to harness this?
He's just looking straight at us. Was that meant to be
Control
creepy?
your whole operation by electricity.
Look at the guy in the
No
back.
generators, no generators. That means you're getting your power from somewhere on the surface. It must be passing through here.
You have heard enough, Dr. Martin. Step inside.
All right.
Wait, you mean they can't generate their own power? They have to be. They're like siphoning
You
it
will
off the
have
grid.
access to advanced information relative to the time and strength of the forthcoming atomic tests.
What about it?
Oh, that's why
You
he
will
was so
provide us
upset
with
that the
that
test wasn't done
information
without
as
his
soon as
knowledge.
it is available.
Because he's been like brainwashed by the aliens.
Oh yeah, is this still a flashback?
This is all still a flashback, yeah.
Afraid of an
Holy
overdose.
fuck.
He's still counting back from 100.
Electricity wherever you get it from to control a
That's insane.
And then we'll have a flashback, and this flashback will be like an Inception kind of deal.
Perhaps too clever.
Going too deep.
What makes you think I'll give you any information?
His eyes are
It is
just
the only way
askew.
you can save your
He's looking at the
own
ceiling
life.
and looking at the guy he's talking to at the same time.
Transported to one of
He
our
just got
platforms
crazy
in space
situational
and
awareness.
here when our operation is completed.
You're asking me to sabotage.
Imagine going to a
Entire
con
world, 3
cosplaying
billion
as one of
people.
these guys.
They are
I kind of want to.
To see if anyone recognizes you.
Yeah. I guess there's no alternative. I'll have to do it.
That's... I can't believe that's what the killers from space look like.
You are lying, Doctor. You're only
That-
wishing to betray us.
No.
Made this movie so
I
much
know.
better.
Imagine Dwight Eisenhower sitting down with one of these guys to like discuss terms.
Call it what you like.
Here's my
Force
war
me to
terms.
resort to other methods. I will contact our space station. You are an unwilling subject, Dr. Martin.
What?
What?
Who are you?
I am Vitala. You will listen.
Oh.
and
It just
No,
doesn't stop.
It just doesn't stop.
obey. You will listen
They all look the
to my
same.
orders and obey me.
I've had it up to here, these space communists.
And obey. Listen.
And obey.
You will remember nothing you have seen or heard here.
No, I say new
Just
profile
my
pic.
orders, which you
Yeah, for
New
real, though.
PFP's dropped. Yep.
Yes.
You will obtain the data and bring it.
Did
to
they just get the
stone
same
in
guy
the place
to play,
where
like,
your plane was
every
left?
alien?
To the stone.
What have you seen?
People probably think we're referencing that one Banana Man song. They also did the eye thing. Oh, I'm not familiar with the song in particular. I can't tell if these are the same guy or not.
Or heard here?
They sound the same.
Nothing.
They do, yeah.
Repeat my orders.
I will obtain the data and bring it to the stone. Well, that's what I
You
did.
back in present day?
Yep.
Took the information to where they told me. I didn't realize I was being mesmerized.
What the fuck? You mean their eyes just look like that?
Why do they have bushy eyebrows?
Why they all wearing spandex?
Why doesn't somebody say something? Don't you believe me?
No.
Don't you understand?
Fuck no, I don't believe you.
Why the fuck would I believe
They'll
you?
devour everything unless we stop them. Of course, Doug, we will. Colonel.
He really looks like Vince
Colonel,
McMahon
you've got
there.
to arrange to set off another bomb tonight. The strongest charge we have. They're beneath the ground with all their equipment. We can blow them to pieces.
Now, wait a minute.
A strong charge will overload their units. You still believe me, Colonel? Major? Kurt? Of course we do. Easy, Doug, easy.
They're not fooling
Crazy,
anyone.
all of you. Well, I'm
Hell
not.
no.
You understand? Everything I said is true. I saw it with my own eyes. Give me a hand, Doug. Now let me go. Let me go.
Let me go.
Steady, take it easy now. Take it easy.
Let me go! Let me go!
Let me go.
What are you doing to me now? Just rest quietly. That's it.
He has really tiny arms. He's got this giant torso and these tiny little arms. Like,
Yeah, the shoulder pads are not doing him any favors.
yeah.
Well, he's in a state of shock. Tell her he's resting quietly.
Excuse me,
Guy just smoking in the middle of a hospital. Because who cares?
Well,
Yeah.
Dr. Martin seems to be indestructible, except for those hallucinations.
Those weren't hallucinations, Colonel. Under the influence of sodium amytal, a patient loses all control of his imagination.
Well, then you shouldn't be able to fabricate those stories.
That's right.
Major, you're not trying to tell us that everything he said was true.
Look, gentlemen, I can only give you the medical facts. As for the rest, you'll have to decide for yourself. Excuse me, please.
Everyone sounds annoyed or sleepy.
Yeah, that doctor seems like he's been hitting the morphine.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, again, 50s, he probably was.
Yeah, he might have been. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I played Eleanor.
It's a little late for laudanum, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
West Coast in the 50s, maybe he's down the opium den, you don't know. Did I imagine the end of LA Noire or I guess I shouldn't spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it, but like I remember the story getting really strange by the end.
The ending is very abrupt and not very good.
See anyone here?
With the storm drain?
Neither did I, Doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, that, I didn't imagine that then. Okay.
Want me
You
to
did not.
explain why I'm here?
Yeah, the story just ends.
I want to believe Doug. We've worked together a long time.
God,
Anyway,
can you
I
imagine wearing one of those
had to come
suits out in the
here
middle of
and
the...
check for
Remember,
myself.
we're in Nevada.
Check what, Doctor?
Yeah.
That's like the Sonora Desert or wherever. Like,
I'm afraid
wearing
you're
like a
wasting
wool
your time.
suit out
Right,
there.
Doctor?
No, thank you.
See, we've already
I
covered
guess if it's the right
entire
fabric, you can kind of breathe in it,
Couldn't
but
find a thing.
I don't know.
Then
I feel like I've just sweat
what about
myself to
that
death.
cigar? I'd like to see you disprove that.
That's what all the cigarettes and
Well, Mrs. Martin.
morphine is for.
All the cocaine, yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Oh, he's resting fine. I think he'll be all right. How's the car?
I'm very. He's been resting fine. Trust me, it's good shit that we got him on.
Oh.
Must enlarge eyeballs. Beat him up.
There's nothing to worry about.
Keep away from me. Keep away, I said. Let me go. You're after me. Nobody's after you, Dr. Martin. Keep away.
Doc, he's trying to help you.
I don't need the help.
Need more of that morphine.
I want to see Kurt right away.
Now, you control yourself. And I'll call him just as soon as you get back to your room.
Is that like an... What is that on the left there? That's like a soda fountain.
Yeah.
Now, you get
It looks
back
like
into
it.
Like a
and I'll
coin-operated
call Dr.
soda fountain. In the middle of a hospital?
That might be a Coca-Cola dispenser.
It could be. Yeah.
Some paper and a slide rule.
I guess
Good
maybe...
shit.
I guess maybe for like
And
visiting...
I have Dr.
People
Kruger,
visiting
please.
patients, maybe.
That.
Please tell me the alien shows up on the TV.
Dr. Kruger speaking.
Oh.
Oh, yes, Major. How is he? All right, I'll be over in a few minutes.
His name is Kurt Kruger.
Kurt Kruger. Yeah,
Damn.
Doug.
the US government got him over from his native country in a real hurry.
Yeah.
He was working with Von Braun on some shit, you know.
Yep.
All will be forgiven. We just need you on this this military science project we're working on.
We're fighting the French. You'll love it.
we're fighting the French space commies. You dropped how many V2 rockets onto Britain? What? Don't worry about that. That's fine.
This ain't Britain, Mr.
Yeah,
Kruger.
yeah.
Ellen, I got here as soon as I could. Is there anything wrong?
He's much better. Imagine he's even started working. He asked for paper and a slide.
I've actually been to a couple of like V2 launch sites. They're pretty neat.
Wonder what he's up
Damn.
Like yeah, in like Normandy, like
Anyway,
northern France.
whatever he says, pretend to agree with
One of them's
Major
huge.
Swift's orders.
Of course.
That'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Doug.
A lot of the museum space is taken up by like stuff about rocketry, like space program stuff. Like even the museums themselves, like yeah, okay, we might have blown up a bunch of people in Britain, but
I know that
we
you
also
all
made
think there's
Apollo rockets. You know?
No,
Yeah.
of course not. No, I wouldn't blame you after the story I told last night.
Well, frankly, you did have us a little worried asking that a bomb be dropped because of what you said.
You don't believe me either. Kurt, I tell you, I've been...
He looks like
I've seen
he's
what they're
inflating.
doing. Breeding animals into carnivorous
Yeah,
monsters.
it's like he gets bigger every time he's on screen.
Stop them. I figured it out.
It's that
Oh,
craft services.
Now look. Here's the nuclear strength of our last test.
Look at how tiny his arm is. He's not reaching out. He can just touch his dick.
I had to estimate the conversion...
We're looking at a human being that cannot scratch his own ass.
Figures are correct.
It's too low down.
True.
Transformers must operate on a constant supply of electricity. Where could they get that much electric power?
Only one way. They must tap it from
Yeah,
the
you
main
know,
line
they're
of
only
the power
space
house.
aliens. How would they generate their own
Without
power?
parallel induction, nobody'd ever know the difference.
Yeah, there's only 1 billion of them and they're from outer space. They have Tesla coils that power televisions.
Power.
Yeah, but no, they need steel hour
And to do
power.
that, it would cause
from our 1950s power plants.
Such a power stoppage must be planned in advance.
8 to 10 seconds, that's all I need. That gap in supply will short out their resistors and the whole thing will go up.
What?
Won't go along with that. No, not
Now get back in bed.
Imagine being an interstellar alien species and an 8-second power cut makes all of your computers explode.
Yeah.
Please call the main gate and try to stop Dr. Martin.
Why? I don't care. Well, whatever. He just dosed himself up. He just did not give a shit.
Yeah.
Dr. Martin! Stop!
Shoot him.
Stop!
You're an MP. Shoot him.
Bro. Didn't even try.
Didn't even try.
Right, we'll leave immediately.
No, stop.
What's wrong, Carl?
It's only a power station. Don't go through.
Wants to cut off the power supply.
Let's go.
There's Dwight.
Doesn't the actual Department of Energy or whatever have like actual like commando squads?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's like I was watching like Forgotten Weapons, you know, the guy with the beard. There's like a PDW version of the AR-15, and its only customer was the Department of Energy for their like crack kill teams.
Jesus Christ.
But,
This is the country I live in.
yeah, but the thing is like if you're in charge of the power plants, you know,
True.
that's critical infrastructure, right? Some
Yeah,
guy,
that's a good point.
some guy shows up. He's like threatening to blow up like a dam or something. You gotta send the boys in, you know. I do imagine that if you're like some kind of like tier 1 operator, that's probably a very cushy job for the Department of Energy.
Yeah.
You know, you're not getting deployed often, you know.
Probably a lot of exercises though.
It's the 50s. All of our generators are covered in Bakelite. You seen a fella around here in a dressing gown? Huh?
It's bright red and speaking French.
You seen a pair of floating eyeballs anywhere? Where? God, imagine being in there with no hearing protection.
Yeah, that's tinnitus central.
What?
Huh?
Huh? My
What'd you say about big bushy eyebrows and giant eyes?
my dad used to work around like trained diesel engines, and he has like permanent hearing damage from that.
Yeah,
And that's not working.
shocked.
That's not working in a fucking power station, like, you know, those turbines.
Yeah.
There's his car. Come on, hurry.
So where's he going?
Yeah,
What's
he keeps going in.
what's the plan here, Martin?
He's gonna cut off the power himself? Or
Let's go!
Does he know how to do that?
He's a nuclear physicist. He knows everything.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Anything to do with energy. Throw him over the edge. Oh.
Get his ass. They're throwing hands.
Wait, you just went up the stairs.
He went up the stairs specifically to throw hands at that guy.
Yeah, and then you went
I
back down
respect
again. Yeah. Oh my god, how many times are we gonna see this room?
They rented this set out for the whole day where they're gonna use it, goddammit.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got an entire afternoon to film in this power plant.
We better take the stairs.
Why? Oh my, it's this fucking room again.
Yeah.
They just reversed it. They reversed the shot, I think.
I like how the wife is there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's only protecting a power plant from being shut down. It's nothing serious.
But like even today, the cops would be like, "We need you to step back, ma'am."
Yeah.
Talking to something, mister? Where are the switches that control the Soledad Flats area?
Do you know what this is turning into?
What?
It's the end of Hatred. You know the game Hatred, where he makes the guy blow up the nuclear station?
Yeah.
Show me how to blow up the nuclear reactor. And he like carves the guy's face up with the knife.
Yeah.
Why has he got a gun in his office?
Come on, show me those switches. Come on.
Oh.
That was just the workplace gun, I guess.
Yeah.
Power. Now look, Mr.
It is
Green.
literally, this is just the end of Hatred now. My name is not important.
Now the next one. Next. Go on.
That'll turn the power off for 100 miles.
Do as I say.
Here it is.
Back in the days where I guess you just had a revolver in every control room, you know?
Stay where you are.
I mean, shit. It's only 50 years after the fall of the Wild West, so.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Warning you, Colonel. How many closer and I'll kill you. Now the next one.
I think this movie's gonna end. They're gonna shoot him.
What's this
You
one?
think?
That's the master switch.
Cut it.
Either that or it's gonna be some wild shit that they did not have the budget to pull
Corey's
off.
going.
Oh,
I'll kill him. Go on, get back.
Okay.
Judo chop.
Nothing changed. Nice.
Give me 10
What was
seconds.
that, Kurt?
His heart.
Do what you
Yeah,
want
his
with
heart was not in that.
If I'm right.
You hit him with the Frankenstein's monster from the movie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8. Oh my god.
Over here.
What's happening?
Something wild they did not have the budget for. Here it comes.
Oh my god, there's stock footage outside of that window.
the aerial perspective.
Yeah, they're you know, they're on the 100th floor of this power station.
Yeah.
He blew them to pieces.
That's
Where's
it.
This movie's remake.
That's it.
That's the end of the movie.
Yeah, we got him. Oh my god, Bill, you've done it again.
Standing ovation.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Quinn, what was your favorite part of the movie?
So I think hands down it had to have been the reveal of what the aliens look like.
Just the fact there was like no setup. It just cuts to like 3 of them.
Zero.
Yeah, 0
It's
setup.
like he's being worked on a table and this is what they look like.
Yeah.
Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was probably my favorite part as well. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Okay, well, we're gonna go straight into the next one. Probably what we'll do the next movie and then we'll just take like a little intermission between the two because this next one's quite short. We're gonna be watching a educational film.
Let me get this up here.
The quality looks quite bad, but I'm hopeful that we can make out. This is actually information that I think will be useful for both us and chat. It is a Navy training video from, I believe, 1965 on how to talk to women. Because the Navy had to train you on that.
Yeah, the film seeks to teach new Navy sailors proper dating etiquette.
Which, the Navy spent money on that.
This can only go well.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll motion to the rats. We'll go on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is delightful.
This is a story about a blonde, a good-looking blonde, a young midshipman,
Oh my
we'll call
god.
him Charlie, who would very much like to know the blonde better, much better.
Oh, I already feel
And another
gross.
young man, let's call him Jack. who also prefers this particular blonde.
Okay, so one of these guys is going to be the
Whom does
goof,
the
and one of these
blonde
guys is going to
prefer?
be the gentleman.
Well, the very first date with each young man tells the story. Stick around. You'll see for yourself.
Oh my god, it's official. Do you think the Navy commissioned this music?
I bet they either commissioned it or
Like, licensed it?
licensed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
When Charlie gets an invitation to dinner from an officer and his wife, he figures this is just the chance he's been waiting for to impress that blonde. No competition around, and he can be the life of the party. So, he gives her a break. A date with Charlie. What else? Charlie, aren't you going to acknowledge the invitation?
What?
Well, guess not. Anyway, that's
Oh, you
how
mean like
Charlie's first date
RSVP?
began.
Okay.
Let's see what happened with Jack.
God,
A
that...
week or so later, Jack receives an invitation to dinner from the same officer, including a date also. Whom does Jack call?
Is that a normal thing?
Sure he did.
I mean, I don't know what
And
kind of rank
did
a
he get the
midshipman is, but, like, are you being
What do you
invited to
think?
have... to bring a date to,
Jack.
like, a commanding officer's
Jack.
house?
Come out of it, boy.
Not nowadays, at least.
That's
No.
He's writing to the hostess, accepting the invitation.
Because a midshipman's
This should
like,
be done within a day or so. For
that's
all
not like a
invitations.
officer position, right? That's like a kind of like track to become an officer,
In the
right?
case of an RSVP
I'm pretty sure
written on the
midshipman
invitation,
isn't a
it is
rank.
mandatory.
I think
Of
it's a
course,
position.
Oh, it's a
on
position.
ship.
Okay.
Acceptable. A brief
It
note on
it
the
certainly
calling
used to be a
card,
rank, like back in
or
like the
in
old
person.
like British like
The
sailing
point
ship
is to
days.
answer the
Yeah, like Royal
invitation
Navy
as
shit.
quickly as
Yeah.
possible. Usually in the same
I think
manner
if
the
you were a
invitation
boy
is
starting
extended.
to train as an officer, you were
So,
a midshipman.
Jack is off to a good start. Now let's see how old Charlie carries on.
Oh,
his big
that
date.
that lovable Charlie. What's he gonna do? Oh, what a disgusting room.
Nice going, Charlie. You beat them all sitting down. New record, I bet, even for you. Ah, look at that. What a conversationalist.
Wait,
This boy can really hold people's attention.
you're
If
gonna be
talking will do
eating.
it,
You're gonna be
he's
eating with
sure
an
got a
officer
head
in your
start
navy
in winning the
blues,
young
and you're
ladies'
just like
affections.
loosening your tie.
Yeah,
Mm.
completely
Good.
just exaggerated.
Boy, get a good supply. They might not last.
Just like, I'm gonna fuck up my
Besides,
tie.
every hostess likes to see somebody really
Yes,
enjoy
Charlie,
their
lad.
That
food.
Get stuck in.
That reminds me of Breaking Bad when they're at they're doing the talking
This
pillow
boy has a
thing,
nice
and they
Yeah.
open up the
touch, doesn't
charcuterie
he?
board, and Hank just takes like a whole
Hey,
handful.
Charlie. Your hostess? The host? Aren't you going to talk to them at all?
Wipe your hands on the sofa, Charlie. Do it.
Butter red onion
That's
blues.
better. Get that conversation going again. The finer points of football? There you are. The girls will enjoy that subject, particularly when you tell them your theory about Army winning the next game. Charlie seems to be a real hit, doesn't
Shout
he?
out to the Army Navy Bowl.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
a polite host and hostess.
I've never
or
watched a
even
full
date for
match
that
of it, but I
matter,
know it's one of the bigger
always
events of the
appear to
year.
enjoy themselves.
Navy tends to win just because they have
Let's
Marines
stop
on their
right
team.
here.
Oh, really?
Before we go on to dinner,
That's just me being biased.
let's
Oh,
see how
oof.
things went with Jack. Gives the hostess a chance to shake hands with the young lady first. Waits for hostess to offer her hand to him. Waits for ladies and more senior officer to be seated. Very good. Very good.
The thing is other ladies gonna give a shit about how you
Now,
act
that's
around
more
your
like
superior officer?
One at a time.
Well, the pretense of it is that the host is the
The host is the
officer
okay.
and
Hostess on the
their
good
date.
order.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do so. That'll go over far better than just gobbling them all up. Aha, there's the correct way to clean the fingers. Perhaps not as tasty, but still the only way to do it. Good manners.
Hello, Jaden.
A vital facet of a gentleman's character. Such a man is considerate. For example, introduces subjects of conversation that will be interesting to all the people present.
So not
He's
the football
reasonable.
game.
And he's thoughtful. Suppose his companion doesn't know the company. He would recognize a possible feeling of shyness and take care to draw her into the conversation.
And then you talk about the Army-Navy game.
Jack?
Yeah.
Well, he may not be the center of attention that Charlie was, but he certainly does seem to be more considerate.
Put
more
Charlie
reasonable,
back on. I want to see Charlie.
and more thoughtful. And you know what? The party seems to be a bit more fun for everybody. Okay,
I don't want
let's
that. I
go
want
back to
fun for Charlie.
See just how things went at dinner.
Only Charlie.
Yeah, just give me all Charlie. Where is Charlie?
Nice going, Charlie. You beat him sitting down again.
Yeah, my boy.
It must take a lot of practice to be that fast.
Well,
That's very cute. And it'll keep
tucking
your
a
tie
bib
clean,
into your
too,
navy
in case you
blues.
have a leaky spoon.
That. Wow.
I just feel like
Good point,
if that's his
Charlie.
actual
That'll
like
get
commanding
their attention.
officer, that guy's gonna
Now,
make Charlie's life
who
hell
said
for like
fencing was a lost art?
Oh, yeah.
the rest of his career. Not even for like weeks, like forever.
Bread. Be sure to get just the one you want, Charlie.
Yeah, touch all of it. Touch all the bread, Charlie.
Lots of butter. Sure, you can get it easier with a dinner knife than with that little old butter knife. Who needs it? And why spoil a good conversation by stopping to chew and swallow?
Charlie's my boy.
Oh my god.
What's he gonna do next, do you think?
Back to that football game, huh? Well,
He's
the
talking. I
girls
was
wouldn't
just
be
gonna
interested
say he's
anyway.
gonna keep talking about
Right, boy?
football.
Say,
I think he's gonna
doesn't
throw
old
soup
Charlie
over
look
like the guy's
nice and
wife.
Comfortable? Now that's a bit
Like
of
an
luck.
infomercial?
Solid
Yeah.
cherry chair legs to rest the feet on.
Is
Hardly
that
shows
not what
scratches
those
at all.
are for? I guess not.
It
Oh.
could happen to anybody.
Oh,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie, don't hit the panic button. Let her take care of it, Charles.
He's gonna like punch her in the face.
Charlie, the other people would like to go back to their eating.
Ugh.
Knock it off. Charlie, stop it.
Even the narrator's sick of Charlie.
Well, Charlie finally got over his little accident. And before long, he was the center of attention again. The self-appointed
Is he gonna
center, I
smoke at the
suppose I
table?
should say.
My
Hardly
boy.
like a good after-dinner cigarette, is there? Guess the hostess forgot to put an ashtray on the table. Or, maybe she thought nobody would smoke? Huh? Oh, no harm done anyway.
Charlie just doesn't give a fuck.
Why, Charlie? Now, where's he going? You suppose he's leaving so soon?
He's gonna start running himself a bath.
Well, I guess so. But, why not? Dinner is over. And if he leaves early,
He's leaving.
it's a chance to be alone with the young lady. Okay, that's how dinner went with Charlie. Now let's see how it goes with Jack.
Ugh.
He helps the hostess
Yeah, what
with
does
her
Goody
chair,
Two-Shoes do at the dinner?
while Lieutenant Rand assists the young lady.
I bet he doesn't do
Along
anything
seating,
funny.
you
He's
would
just gonna be
assist the
lame.
lady on your right. The napkin in your lap, unless under the age of 10.
Can you
Who
join the
begins
Navy there,
eating
young?
first? The hostess, of course.
No.
And when you eat soup, you dip the spoon in the bowl away from you. Now,
That's good
should
advice,
clear
actually.
soup be served in a cup or bowl with handles, it
That
is
is good
permissible
advice,
to raise the
definitely.
cup and drink the soup. By the way, note where the soup spoon is placed when not in use. On the plate, not left in the bowl. If you can't easily reach something on the table without interfering with a fellow diner, ask for it. And be sure to pass it on. Your friends are as hungry
This
as you
is just
are.
table etiquette.
This is just table etiquette, yeah. I guess I should be thankful
Bread and
that
rolls are
we're
placed
not
on
gonna
the
see,
bread and
like,
butter
you
plate.
know,
And butter
don't
is
touch up
taken
the
with the
dame on the
butter
date,
service
you know,
knife,
but like,
not your
True,
dinner
yeah.
knife
this is just
or
table
your own
manners.
individual bread and butter knife. Bread and rolls are broken in half and then into smaller pieces.
Oh.
You butter each piece of bread before eating.
What am I, a monk? I'm not gonna eat a bread roll like that.
Yeah,
This
what?
place
I
is
guess that's
really
why
on
I'm not in the
pause.
Navy, but
Looks as though they're all
I mean,
having
even if
fun.
I
Maybe Jack's
was
not
still
the
in,
center
I
of
would
attention
cut it
of
in
the dinner,
half,
but he's
like a
good listener.
hamburger, and then
Yeah.
butter
He
it that
remembers to
way.
include all the
you see,
people
and
in
that's
his
why you're not
comments.
like Michael here or whatever his name is.
Obviously, the subject
You're
is
Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah,
More
you're a
people.
Charlie.
without being...
I mean, shit, I would say most Marines are Charlies.
Jack looks relaxed, too, don't you think? As he should be. Without slouching down on the table with his elbows, of course. And as the dinner moves on, he's right in there pitching with the manners. The serving fork and spoon are used just like other forks and spoons. Fork in left hand, spoon in right. Use the spoon to transfer...
What is he
the
dishing
meat
up there?
or
It's too low
vegetable to
res
your
for me
plate.
to tell.
The fork to hold
Like a
it.
ham or... Oh no, it's like a roast.
It looks like a ham.
It's like a roast, I think.
Okay.
I think it's like gravy on a piece of meat. I can't tell. It's...
Now,
Oh.
In the
your own silver
240p, it kind of
is
looks fire, I'm not
always
gonna
by
lie.
your
Is that a
plate
baked
in the
potato?
order of use.
Yeah, that's like
And
half
you
a baked
begin
potato,
at the
yeah.
outside and work in toward the plate as the various courses arrive. This is true of an informal dinner such as this. Or the most formal dinner
Yeah,
party,
this is also good
where
advice.
many courses
You take
may
the
be
cutlery
served.
from the outside
You
in.
still begin at the outside and work in toward the plate. Another good rule is to observe which piece of silver your hostess uses and follow suit.
Observe what the woman is doing,
One
and
more
simply
point
copy that.
regarding the formal dinner. A finger bowl will be served following the dinner. Don't drink it. Simply dip your fingers in it.
I was about to say
Dry
that soup
them
looks
with your
fire.
napkin.
I'm a Charlie. I'm sorry.
I'm sure our friend would have no problems, because good manners are the same. No
It
matter
looks
what the
it looks a
occasion.
little bit like Tom Yum soup. I
Okay.
guess because of the
Check the way
blurring,
the
but
knife is
like
held.
you know, like a nice
Yeah.
Thai,
Handle
like a
in
hot
palm,
Thai soup.
Index finger along the back of the blade.
I could go for some Thai
When
food
not
right
in
now.
use,
I
it's
could.
making me
placed
hungry.
across
Me
the
too,
upper
yeah.
half of the plate, or on the right side, blade facing in. Never on the table.
This is like a fancy dinner in the 60s. How long until we see the gelatin?
The fork is used times
True.
down when cutting. Then transferred to the right hand, tines up, for all other purposes. When not being used,
If you want
it
women to
rests
like you,
on
you
the
can't be
plate
left-handed.
Just below the knife, or at the right side of the plate.
Pretty sure that's in the
Say,
Bible.
Oh, really?
Young lady must be impressed by this display of manners, especially after Charlie. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me he's going to spoil the whole thing. No. Don't believe he is. A simple apology, and any assistance you can give is all that's required or expected. Here's an excellent example of two other basic ingredients of being a gentleman, or lady for that matter. From the hostess, kindness, an understanding that accidents will happen, an earnest desire to set a guest at ease. From Jack, a sense of humor, the ability to be generous with others, and with himself if he makes the mistake.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good advice.
When it is time
Fair,
to leave
yeah.
the table, the host
I'm still curious as to why the
saying,
Navy would commission a film like
Of
this.
course, each gentleman assists the
Because
lady
sailors
to his
are
right as when being
shitheads.
seated.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Time to go home.
You're just stuck at sea for like weeks
No,
at a time and you
not
just lose your
quite.
mind.
No matter
You
how
forget how to
interesting
function
your
in
date may
society.
be,
I mean,
it is
haven't you seen
polite
Muppet Treasure
and
Island?
enjoyable to spend a few minutes chatting with your host and hostess.
Look, there's two states of being in the
points.
Navy, right? There's
Check the
Muppet Treasure
napkins.
Island and there's the
Not
Hunt for Red
folded up
October.
or
It's one of the
crushed into
two,
a ball.
you know?
True.
Just laid down
True.
naturally by the plate. The other point? No evidence of smoking, ashtrays, or cigarettes. This is not an oversight.
Yeah, I guess
The
it's
hostess
promising.
prefers that you don't
It's
smoke
it's
at the
trying to
table.
like tell sailors
So,
that if they
take
behave,
the
they
hint.
get the pretty blonde lady.
Don't.
Yeah, it's
If
basically
she wants
saying
you
if
to
you
smoke, there'll be
don't act like an
ashtrays and
ape at the
cigarettes,
table,
probably.
Yeah.
maybe you'll actually get a girlfriend.
So
I
last night,
wonder
dinner
if they're
with
gonna
Jack
be
and the
like,
blonde young lady progressed.
Also, don't go to any
And
like
you've
drug
seen
dens or like
Charlie, the
brothels
young
or
lady, in
anything.
the same situation.
You know, stuff that like
Well,
knocks sailors out of commission.
Who got the girl?
Yeah.
Charlie? Let's
Charlie.
see.
Yeah, because he's the alpha male.
How about going to the movies with me?
Yeah, he does what he
tomorrow
wants.
I'm sorry, Charlie, I'm busy.
night? Okay, next Saturday night.
Oh, I already have a date then, too.
Well, maybe some other time then, okay?
Sure, maybe some other time. Good night.
Charlie's gonna become black-pilled. Yeah, I tried. He didn't care.
Well,
Fuck it.
you
Ah,
wrote his
fuck
thank
it.
you note.
There'll be more
Proper
bronze.
thing to do, and also because it was a special night for him.
Notice that Charlie didn't write anything down because he's illiterate.
Why did Jack get the girl? Oh, you No.
Blondes prefer gentlemen. And so does everybody else.
Holy shit.
Well, that was a film. Okay, we've got one movie.
Wow.
We've got one movie left. I think it might be worth taking a quick intermission. Because we have, I personally have an ad break going at the moment, so I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch my legs, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Because I think we learned a lot about manners today.
Really quick, I think our stream together might have broken.
Oh, I think you're right. It did, yeah. Maybe one of us dropped.
Maybe. But I'm not sure how that would have happened.
Yeah,
so if we want to get that going again.
Yeah. 1 second. I'll send you a link.
All right, and show chat is on.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I think we're back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and just stretch my legs and my back a bit. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. Oh shit. Alright, I'm back. Headphones on. Alright, hello everyone. Looks like a died stream together is a bit finicky. Yeah, it is. I have a bag of Doritos in front of me, and I can't eat them because it'll be noisy on the mic.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Oh, wow.
That concession stand is crazy.
I got a single Dorito.
Hell yeah. Is it a big one at least?
It's a giant Dorito, yeah. It's a Dorito the size of a slice of pizza.
It's like I was just about to say it's like a cookie pizza, but it's a giant tortilla chip.
It's a cookie pizza, but it's a Dorito. Yeah, exactly. So, before we sat down tonight, I did say I was a little concerned about the last movie we're going to be doing. Because it's a creature feature from the 70s. I believe it's the 70s.
Yeah, 1976 is what it says.
Yeah. Which means one of two things will happen. It'll either be peak, or it's going to be a bunch of rednecks stumbling around in the woods. And then a guy in a rubber suit will show up.
The description tells me everything I need to know.
Yes, do you want to read the description?
Sure. Paul Carson has a horrible problem. A fragment from a meteorite has lodged in his skull. In his skill is what it says. Lodged in his skull. When the moon is full, the fragment causes him to transform into a murderous beast. So I'm thinking it's like a alien werewolf.
He has a meteorite in his brain that makes him transform into a monster. Yeah, so this is our last movie of the night. It's Track of the Moon Beast, 1976. Are you ready, Quinn?
I am ready.
This, like I said, this will either be peak or this is gonna be the most boring thing we've sat through. I'm ready
True.
I'm ready for either eventuality, but we'll see.
Same.
All right, we'll go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you, rats.
Thank you, Reds. We have color at least.
Oh yeah, we do. Shout out to 1976.
Oh.
Did the sound just cut out?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the sound did cut out, but I think it was intentional.
Okay. I hope so.
God, that's filthy film. Do you see the amount of dirt on the film?
Yeah.
This reel is fucked. What?
That's the meteorite.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit.
That was like a jump scare. Well, now it has sound.
Stand by camera 1.
And this special report from KOB Television. The National Aeronautics and Space Agency quotes officials as saying that the asteroid now entering our portion of the solar system
the captions are not
poses
staying
no threat
moved
to
for me.
Earth.
That's
Meanwhile,
unfortunate.
NASA's viewpoint is substantiated by observatories as far away as
Same here.
Siberia and Peking.
Just turn them off. It's fine.
However, as might be expected, official sources in Moscow and Peking do have a difference of
Did they still call it
opinion as to
Peking in the
size and
70s?
mass of
I guess they
the
must
space
have.
intruder. Nevertheless, the
Guess
world's
so.
scientific community is generally agreed on one thing. The asteroid is on a collision course with the moon. After
Oh my
the
God.
impact, astronomers will no doubt have to add a new crater to their maps of our already pockmarked moon. In any event, we will interrupt our regular programs to keep you informed of the now certain collision in outer space and to bring you any further bulletins from leading observatories or from NASA.
Oh my God.
Fucking classic.
We're in the desert again. God damn it.
This looks like where I grew up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see any moon beasts?
Shit, maybe.
Did you get hit on the head with any meteorites that put meteorite fragments into your brain?
Not that I remember, but would you
Well, I
remember
mean,
that kind of thing?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Would you remember?
Yeah.
Did you see any aliens with giant googly eyes who were French space communists?
If they lived anywhere, it would be the Antelope Valley in California.
For some reason, I read that as locations by Cinnahole. Just a company called Cinnahole. Also, this is a very exciting opening shot. Oh, we got a Frank Larrabee song on this? I love that guy. Yeah, do you know it says exciting establishing shot is a motorcycle slowly driving towards the camera. The movie's just started, DV.
Yeah, the only thing you missed was
A meteorite
pretty
is-
wild shot of a meteorite.
Yeah, a adorable tiny meteor is gonna hit the moon. That's all we know. Oh my god, you have to show all this.
They easily could have just cut to him taking his helmet off.
Yeah, but I mean, Quinn, how else are you meant to hit feature length?
True.
Right.
True.
It needs
Begging
it.
for space.
It needs a minimum runtime so you can sell it to the to drive-in movie theaters. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Surely the meteor never mentioned again. Can you imagine if it never comes up again?
Oh, at first I thought he was digging up a dinosaur bone.
Yeah, I thought it was like a bone.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that just did that ever happen when you were living out that way?
100%.
Yeah.
That's like a weekly occurrence.
I mean, there is a certain big cat that sounds like people screaming, right? I think is it a cougar?
Foxes too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mountain
Oh.
lions and foxes both say, "Oh,
That's kind of cool.
that is cool."
Hi, Paul.
Johnny!
Johnny Longbow.
Imagine if every character in this movie introduces themselves by jumping out from behind a boulder.
You can come out now. Show's over.
Oh, they just fucking with him? Yeah, they are. Okay.
Count Dracula at your service. And better known on campus as Bud Keeler and Janet Price.
Did you say butt keeler?
Butt dealer?
These, I'm afraid, are two of my students at the university.
I'm butt
Unfortunately,
dealer.
saddled
I'm
with
butt dealer and I got a helmet hat.
Just as you were saddled with me. Not quite.
That is
Yeah.
true. So far, all characters have jumped from
mineralogy at the graduate level.
They studied mineralogy. That's how they know which boulders to come out from behind.
Was it you that made that?
I'm studying the boulders on that guy's chest.
He also does bird calls, but don't get him started.
Janet, like I keep telling you, an anthropology major these days should have more than one talent.
That's a talent?
He's the jokester. He's gonna get killed.
Yeah, like this guy's just such a Charlie.
Yeah, he is a real Charlie.
Gonna tell my kids this was the original trilogy. It does give like Star Wars vibes, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Can you believe this came out 3 years before Star Wars?
Like the original
A New
Star
Hope?
Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the hair, I can believe it. But
Yeah. The guy on the far right looks straight up like Mark Hamill.
a little bit.
Location out here. But when we were heading back and I saw you,
Is that double denim? I can't tell.
Salinas explained you
Because
were
her
afraid.
top looks like denim, but I don't think it
Well,
is.
I'm afraid. The
No,
bright idea of using it
I
for
think it's just
practical
patterned.
joke
Yeah, it's like a tie. Not like a tie dye, but
Maybe
it's.
it's acid washed.
Ooh,
That'd
could
be
be.
denim.
I'm afraid we got more
And those are
reaction than I
incredibly
thought.
short shorts.
I
Yeah.
won't use the shot. That's a promise. Am I forgiven?
And he's.
Of course, Miss Nolan.
This guy's cargo pants, he's pulling those low.
We are.
True.
Any lower, and you're gonna see a happy trail. Like,
Yeah.
Just on our way to
He's yanking those things down.
He's promised us an authentic Indian supper. Won't you join us?
oh, that's nice.
I'd like to, if
Yeah, I'm sure the actual
Johnny
Native
Longbow.
American really loves you
All
calling
right
it
with me, no
an
problem at
Indian
all. Just
supper.
Follow my car.
Good lord.
Yeah. Back in the days, you just had to grin and bear it, and people said shit like that.
Indian name. His
In-
tribal one. It translates warrior's bow that reaches long to its mark.
I'm a cosmopolitan and tolerant man. What's his Indian name?
There's additional word from NASA this evening concerning the asteroid that collided with the moon 2 days ago. Radio telemetry from the seismometers
Telemetry?
on the moon's surface and previous Apollo missions have
He said
reported
tele-
hit that
the
pretty
shock
hard.
of the
He said
impact
telemetry.
as beyond the
Yeah.
end of the Richter scale. On Earth, this would be a disturbance
that disgusting
would rival
brown
the
suit.
explosion in the 19th century
the 70s.
of the volcanic island of Krakatoa. The impact on the moon has sent off a shower of
Speed running the word
fragments
telemetry.
of the asteroid. Some of these small fragments will enter Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, it's the
tonight,
bread rolls
but
from
they will
Blonde's Preferred Gentleman.
explode into
You
nothing
gotta
Oh,
divide those into
shit.
four.
shower
Yeah.
of tiny meteorites, according to NASA officials. The greatest concentration of this meteor shower
Are they
will be
eating in a
over the
prison?
southern region of the United States. This meteor shower will be, however, quite harmless, according to the statement from NASA, and likely to provide nothing more than a
Or
This is just what the
spectacular
exterior of
sight in the
houses look
sky.
like in California.
For some reason, this makes me think of
That's the
Manos, the
story.
Hands of
Doubtful
Fate.
collision on the
But-
moon today.
This is making me think of
Gary
anomalous
Tinker
properties.
from
What a
our-
yard.
Oh yeah. what's the Zillow rating on this? We need the bingo card.
Yeah.
I didn't schedule a meteor shower as part of the evening entertainment at the reservation. But it should be quite a sight.
You know what? I'm gonna say it now. I'm surprised that they've made a actual Native
A whole lot
American
of things.
person like a central character in the story.
Corn,
in like
I'd be
an
shocked if the actor was like Italian though.
oh yeah. Supposedly the I think it's the ad where like the guy cries when he sees the lettering. I think that guy was Italian.
Yeah. That's what I was referencing.
Oh really? Yeah.
I'm glad that's what you call it. You know, I'd like to get some nice.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe they just filmed on actual reservation,
Well, if you don't mind
and that's why they have
well,
like access to a
I know
bunch of
few
like
great
people.
spots,
But
but they're pretty far away.
Are they supposed to have chemistry?
yeah,
That nod seemed like she was terrified.
Those shorts are so short that
That is a lizard.
Sorry.
what's a lizard?
Things like that scare me.
You get used to lizards here. They're quite common. That's why tribes in this area have so many legends about lizards.
Oh, here we go.
Like, what, for instance? Oh, such as the story of Lizard and Coyote, for instance. In the days...
Please tell me
before
that when the
there was
moon is full, he turns into a lizard man.
Sounds like it's going to be the Navajo version of Genesis.
Ignore him, Professor. I'd like to hear the story.
Imagine a guy telling you a story from like his culture, and you're like, "Yeah, what a guess."
No, I'd just like to hear.
Yeah, it must be like the your culture's version of the Bible, am I right?
Your savage culture's version, like Jesus, man. God damn.
Man would take.
Okay, I'm gonna put the call out now to both you and chat. Do we think that this movie's gonna get really racist before the end?
4 fingers and a thumb.
I feel like the reservation and all of the Native American shit is just the lead up.
You think it's okay? I don't think it's gonna go full racism, but I think we're gonna come dangerously close a few times.
But only.
I wouldn't even say we're gonna get dangerously close. I think we're gonna cross a couple lines. before
Okay,
we
all right. You think we're actually gonna cross the proverbial Rubicon, as it were?
Like nowadays, I don't think this movie would get made.
No. Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh my God.
You see quite a distance up here. Although we've got a lot more air pollution.
Disrespectful but not racist. Yeah, that's more the vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be disrespectful but not racist.
And that
Look at the outfit she's wearing in the desert at night.
And the river's over there.
Desert gets cold at night, right?
Where are we exactly?
It depends on the type of desert, but and the time of year. Like there were some times in California when I was living in Mojave where it was like it was midnight and 85 degrees.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You could not pay me to live out in that.
And your point of view.
You couldn't pay me to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to come up here at night. It's one of my favorite.
Is she wearing heels in the desert? She is.
Yeah.
Always so.
I thought she was barefoot.
And she's about half of her, more than half of her height is leg. She's like 60% leg.
Mhm.
Are those knee boots?
No, I thought they like ended. They were like just like
The-
heel
like
pumps,
pumps
like
or
shoes.
yeah.
Yeah. Depends a lot. You shouldn't be out there with so little clothes. Yeah. I would be worried about rattlesnakes.
They're at a. Oh God, yeah, rattlesnakes. They're at. For a second, I thought they were at, like Luke's farm, like you know.
No, they are boots. You can see
Oh,
them right
they
now. They
are.
go up
Oh,
to like
wow.
her calf. He's right.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Oh my God.
Holy shit! Oh my God!
All right. What happened?
A meteorite.
You know, just dodging meteorites.
Yeah, yeah.
A meteorite?
A meteorite that just hit down like 3 feet from you, but you're fine.
Yes, but here?
Oh, we're right in the area where they're due to fall. I guess we can consider ourselves lucky. What's the matter?
You've got a scratch or something on your forehead.
Wait, is that how it happens? He just got hit in the head with a meteorite, and that's.
I must have bumped it when we hit the dirt.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh my God.
Let me clean it up anyway.
you know, you only got hit in the head by a rock falling out of space. Like, it wouldn't do that much damage.
Fast enough that it was creating a flame trail through the atmosphere.
Yeah, that guy's head should have popped like a grape. But, you know.
It's in the script.
Yeah. Ooh. You know, I'll take it.
It'll make a great souvenir. My own personal moon rock.
Moon rock? Oh, wow.
Did I say something wrong?
No, but you just reminded me. I'm supposed to go into town tomorrow. There's
Acting.
a NASA exhibit at the university, and I'm supposed
Yeah.
to cover it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. She wasn't being sarcastic. That was meant to be real.
Then we'll have some supper. Then we'll go out afterwards. Just in case the moon rock hasn't cooled
Oh,
off.
my God. I'm putting my feet up on the seat, on the row in front of me in the theater. I'm resting. I'm gonna kick the guy in front of me in the back of the head.
Can you believe we paid to see this?
Oh, can you imagine?
Have you got a first aid kit in that bag?
I've been making my own movie tickets for
I'm
years
still
now
worried
to get
about
in
that
here.
cut on your head. It could get infected.
It's just a piece of paper that says movie equals yes, and I just give that to the guy at the booth. And he lets me in.
Yeah. I just flash my I do what I want badge.
Your permit.
Your place?
The universal permit.
My place.
Fine. Your place, then.
God, there's so much chemistry between these two people.
Yeah, it's like dripping off of them.
Oh my god.
A lizard!
Oh my god. Is the lizard gonna turn into the moon beast?
No, I think that's what causes him to turn into the moon beast. Is the lizard fucking with the moon rocks.
So wait,
They're
the
gonna
moon.
connect.
Oh, they're gonna connect like so. It's like a hive mind.
Either a hive mind or like a psychic connection type thing.
Ooh. Do you know what I would absolutely do? I would absolutely get on the back of a motorcycle of a guy who has a head wound.
Yeah.
I would absolutely trust that guy to drive me home.
You know, that's a great point. I just got hit in the head with a celestial item, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
can
get
you-
on the back of his motorcycle.
Yeah, can you drive me home, please? In the dark?
My mother's in Europe. She travels a lot.
Not only can you drive me home, can you drive me to your home?
Ugh. Nicotine yellow. Welcome to 1976.
For real though.
Now this really does look like one of the Zillow streams. Just a dumpy 70s house. I think I had that exact telescope as a kid. Like
feel
the
like
same,
I did too.
the same like
It looks
white.
so familiar.
Yeah, like just the basic like white and black plastic.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, certainly when I was a kid, there was like astronomy mania for a second because we had like this big
When your parents
eclipse.
divorced, you get used to it.
Like everyone went nuts for the eclipse. I think Halley's Comet as well. That was like mid 90s.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mid late 90s. Oh my god, it is. It's from the it's from the Killers from Space.
Hi.
Short for Tyrannosaurus.
Sounds like something in a museum.
Who called that?
Why?
Someone said.
Yeah, someone
Oh,
said.
yeah.
Yeah, someone said. Yeah,
Blair.
a DV. Oh, Blair did. Yeah.
Or like the dragon the Indians
They're gonna
call
show more
Avenue.
zoo iguana footage.
Wait, if you're gonna have a lizard named after a Tyrannosaurus, why wouldn't you call it Rex?
True.
It's us I'm really frightened
I would name it Tyrant.
Ooh.
Nice chemistry.
Yeah. You gotta turn him into a lizard, man.
Excuse me, I want to get a closer look at this moon rock.
Excuse me, I want to get a closer look at this moon rock.
Oh, look at it. They're resting it on garbage bags. That's how you know it's valuable.
Oh. Your brain zapped him with the flash.
Oh my god. He's having a brain blast. He's having a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
I guess I blacked out. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ugh.
I just need some fresh air.
Okay.
This will be the single. This will be the single that they wanted to like sell off the back of the movie.
True.
My voice been getting froggy. I've been smoking too damn much.
You just know that guy's like 22, but it's like 70s 22. You know when like everyone just looked older?
Yeah. You could definitely tell this is like in the heart of singer-songwriter craze.
Oh, absolutely. This guy imagines he's gonna be the next Neil Diamond.
100%.
And he's dressed up like Han Solo.
Oh, they mentioned that. I think this legitimately is a single that they wanted to sell off the back of the movie. It was in the credits.
It was in the credits, yeah. These backup singers kind of suck.
The song's not bad.
Oh, is it meant to be cringy? I can't tell.
Do a lot better off if we take you home.
No,
Like now.
I think he's just
is that David Crosby behind him from Crosby, Stills and Nash? That's a real boomer reference from me, but
if it was, that would be insane.
I think this guy just looks like it.
I mean, this is kind of Crosby, Stills and Nash style.
Yeah. One of my favorite Simpsons gags is when Barney runs into David Crosby. He's like, "Oh, David Crosby, I'm a big fan of your work." And he goes, "Oh, you like my music?" And he goes, "You're a musician?" Whoa. We're getting like a musical montage of him being tucked into
really
bed.
are.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell this song. Honestly, his voice is fine, but his backup singers are not where they need to be.
Yeah, definitely one of those moments where the lead is better than the band.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
It also
The
doesn't.
bassist is doing all right.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that he looks terrified when he's up on stage.
Leaving him alone.
It's the best way. Paul's still learning a lot.
Does she wear any outfit that isn't incredibly revealing?
Such as how to accept help from other people.
Probably not. And I'm gonna guess that she's the first person to die.
You think? Okay. She's gonna get moonbeasted.
Yeah.
It's not easy to change.
Even so.
Tell you what.
She's color coordinated with the trim of her house by
Paul
the looks
calls
of
me
it.
during the night.
She really likes blue.
Yeah, she really looks like powder blue.
How's that?
I'll buy that.
Time to get in my giant 70s car. The American automobile industry is dying because it's 1976. Japan's coming to put us all out of business. Please tell me you. Oh, is it gonna happen?
I have to show off my body.
Oh, I mean, he's in good shape. Like,
He is in great shape.
ugh. Wait, is the full moon actually gonna do the? No way. I am so excited to see what the moon beast looks like.
Show me the transformations right now.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be this and American Werewolf in London for like top transformation scenes. Oh.
He's just a little dude.
He's just a little guy. A lot of smoke's gonna appear and then he'll be wearing the costume. I think it will be a shitty fade effect.
I think they're gonna go full bore on it. I think they're gonna like actually attempt a transformation soon.
You think? I think he's gonna look down at his hands and he has like lizard hands. He'll be like, and then it'll cut away, and then when it cuts back, he'll have the full transformation.
Well, get a better look at that moon rock.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's so dark. What am I even looking at?
Who is this?
Yeah.
Dune? Duke. I thought his jacket said Dune. Oh, he's been bowling. That's a bowling ball bag. That's Duke. Everyone knows Duke. Also notice that he kind of came out from behind something. That may have been a boulder. It was just too dark to see. It's God Emperor Duke.
That concludes the national news. Now turning to the news of the local Albuquerque area.
Oh, they're in Arizona.
I thought she was wearing
Sorry, New Mexico.
I thought she was wearing a Snuggie for a second.
The lift was halted due to a severe thunder and lightning storm which swept through the Sandy.
Oh, these two are gonna get killed by the monster, aren't they?
1000%.
This disgusting 70s house. Let me in.
I lost my keys.
I lost my keys. I got my bowling ball.
What was gonna happen when you came home again from that bowling alley drunk?
Did they let you drink at bowling alleys?
And you can just
They do here still.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah. Last time I was at bowling alley, I had a beer, but they didn't wash the glasses properly, and they were still covered in dish soap, so it was disgusting. Oh no! Come on, show us. Don't do a POV shot. Duke, get out of it. Come on, show us the monster. You can't leave me in suspense like this. Could this scene be any more exciting?
I'm on the edge of
Like,
my seat.
Again, you know... Oh no, he spilled his soup.
He was bringing tomato soup from the bowling
No!
alley.
Why are you... Just call 911. What are you doing with that filthy door? God. Oh.
Okay.
Thanks, Kramer, for bringing the...
Holy shit.
I have a bad feeling about this movie, Quinn.
I've got a great feeling.
I have a bad feeling this movie's gonna be a piece of shit.
The medical examiner's report being phoned in?
I'll make sure I'll have a copy of your desk when you get back, Captain.
Good. Let me have copies of the other reports, too. All of them.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Check in the house and see if you can lend a hand. Now I'll tell you why, exactly why I asked you here.
I was wondering. It sounded urgent.
It's because I need an opinion from you.
My field isn't medicine. You know that, Mac.
I know.
Well, what then?
One problem with being
Damn
a
it,
cop
Mac.
is that eventually
I'm an
you think you've seen
anthropologist.
everything. Well, this morning I found out I was wrong. This is different. Which one is him?
I don't know.
The woman had a weak heart, and what she saw when she opened the door apparently finished her. There's no report of any violence on her. But
Oh, she just dropped dead?
take a look at the man.
Wow.
She got so scared she just fell over dead.
What kind of thing would cut up someone like that?
Was that meant to be a jump scare?
I'm in a mountain lion, Mac.
No, Johnny.
It was so short. I couldn't
There,
even
there
get
was
a
like
look.
no audio sting, and it was up for like
Yeah.
barely any time.
The back of the house.
I think I didn't even notice that I should have been scared there.
Whatever. Killed Harris must have tripped over the garden hose,
and grabbed at the
She was
side of
holding
the
her
house.
chest, so she probably had a weak heart. Maybe.
Take a break. I'll check things here.
You're right. That wasn't made by a mountain lion. That mark was made by a human hand.
I want to give this movie any credit though.
Yeah.
You tell me what kind of human makes a footprint like that. Now you get the picture.
The guy on the left, I think he's been the best dressed guy in the movie so far. He's actually had some pretty good drip for like 76.
Yeah.
When I saw Harris, I had to believe it. Harris was killed by some kind of thing that was nearly 7 feet tall. Had hands with claws on the fingers. And walked on feet like I've never seen before. Now that's why I had to bring you here, Johnny.
We're looking for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
What kind of medical problem? I don't know what kind of problem it is.
I mean, he was a big guy. I don't think he was 7 feet,
Yeah.
but he was probably close to it, right?
There's only been, I think, one professional basketball player that's over 7 feet.
Oh,
Yao
is it
Ming.
the Chinese guy? I can't remember his name.
Yao Ming.
Yeah, Yao Ming. Yeah.
I've seen a track like that before. Where? In a museum. A fossil track. Several million years old. Have your men made a plastic cast of the track? We might get a better answer from the paleontology department at the university. The department head, Dietz. He's a friend of mine.
This is gonna be the. I could just see this is gonna be the movie. It's just gonna be people talking about the monster. Because it's cheap.
Yeah. Effects are expensive.
Another tiny outfit. That's all she wears is tiny outfits.
And they're always matching top and bottom.
Yeah, she can only wear one color at a time. Otherwise, she gets confused. Ugh. Disgusting yellow house. Ugh.
You just know it smells like pipe tobacco in there.
Ugh.
I decided to make breakfast for us while you hit the shower.
What?
Paul!
Oh my god.
I agree with Professor Salinas. Your casting here is that of the left hind
Whoa! Holy shit!
It looks like my feet, dude.
I'm looking at the guy that they're talking to. That's a character.
Oh my god!
You know,
I didn't even notice.
You know that's like probably just like an actual like local guy. An actor wouldn't look like that.
It's just a dude.
There's some photos of him over in the paleontology lab, who grows to be all of 10 feet long.
He looks like a cross between like a New Age mystic and the Amish.
I don't think so.
Look at the size of those collars he has.
It wouldn't be what you're looking for.
Oh my god, Dracula.
That giant collar, yeah.
This indicates a lizard that can walk upright. Some form of reptile. Closely related
In the top it says first grade.
Tyrannosaurus rex.
In the top right there was a printed out piece of paper that said first grade on the wall. They filmed in a first grade classroom.
Holy shit.
Anyone down at City Hall. A man was
I
killed on the
gotta say, yeah, guy on the left, I think he's kind of got drip. Compared to
Yeah, he
like,
does.
I mean, in any other movie he would be dressed like a bum, but compared to people in this, he's not dressed like complete shit. So.
Yeah, is this disrespectful?
The music was a little much. It was getting
Yeah.
kind of close. I think if he didn't have the
Yeah.
music, then.
How do you feel today, Paul? Oh, a lot better.
Is he? That's not an AMC Gremlin he's driving, is it?
Hey, they're pretty
Oh,
good.
it might be.
Oh god, if it's a Gremlin, I'm gonna lose my
Our
shit.
scholarly anthropologist here was the conference archery champ in college. I've seen his trophies. How about a little demonstration?
I'm checking on my phone.
All right. Come on,
I need to see
Lonzo.
the.
I'd like to
I need to see
you
the
live up
front.
to your
I
name.
need to see the headlights again. I don't think it is a Gremlin. It's something that looks like a Gremlin, but I don't think it's a Gremlin.
yourself. Even the arrowheads. Everything is authentic Indian.
Bruh.
I guess they just weren't saying Native American at the time. They just said Indian.
Now let's really impress the lady from New York.
It's wild to me that like turn of that phrase lasted
Survived
so
as long as it did. Yeah. What? Just the casual racism of it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, are we in fucking India?
Yeah. And then they just kept it. Yeah.
Hold this.
It'd be so easy. Just shoot him. Well, that was like an actual... Oh, I'm gonna moon. I'm mooning.
I think the overlord is coming out here today. Better get him home, Kathy.
I haven't drunk water in 3 days and I'm out in the middle of the fucking desert. Ugh. Dumpy, disgusting 70s car. Everything looks gross. I don't like any of this.
It almost looks like a Soviet Dacia.
Yeah.
You need looking after. Did you take the aspirins?
Yes, master.
Did he say yes, master?
He did, yeah.
Damn.
Do you ever see that TikTok pharmacist guy? The guy's licensed in 3 states.
If you should need anything, I'll be right in
I don't think so.
okay?
He did a thing on aspirin. Apparently aspirin just doesn't do shit. Take literally anything else for pain relief. And he demonstrated he ate like an entire bottle of aspirin in the course of a single day and he was fine. I'm not saying you should do that, chat, but just, yeah. Apparently if you have any kind of pain relief, take literally anything else. Tylenol, like acetaminophen, paracetamol, ibuprofen, like literally anything else. Apparently the only reason aspirin is sold today is because it basically just got grandfathered in because we've always taken it. That's a very nice sunset. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. I like that.
Ugh. I'm designing my living room. Give me the bright red walls. And
3 different shades of green.
And then the pudding green for the carpet.
And make sure one of the greens has some piss yellow mixed in.
It's so gross. Oh my god, he's gonna moon. He's gonna moon again.
He's actively mooning as we speak.
He's mooning right in front of our eyes. I mean, we used to assume that the full moon drove people crazy. That's where we get the word lunatic from.
Yeah, it gets all your humors misaligned and whatnot.
For a second, I thought he had like a giant erection. What if that was one of the symptoms of the fact that you're like turning into the moon beast? Is you just get a giant hard-on?
My lizard cock!
He looks down, he's like, oh no, it's happening. Ugh. It's a disgusting room. Get me out of here. Get me out of 1976. I don't want to be here anymore. I feel that's how a lot of things still exist today. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, you can cut away now.
This first person shot.
We don't have to see
last the rest of the movie.
Oh my god. Show me the moon beast. I'm being a little unfair because creature features, like, the second you actually see the monster, it's kind of like ruined, you know?
Yeah.
But show us
A lot of it is-
show us something, you know, like an arm or like, you know, a shadow. We haven't seen anything of it aside from a footprint.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that photo of the moon is coming right for him.
Open it. Okay, then. I'll open it. Wait just a minute. I'll open it for two.
Oh, good. Another scene where we can't see anything. We haven't had enough of those. I'm like actively just, I'm deflating in my chair the longer this movie goes on for.
And 2 winning cards for the big winner of the night.
Oh my
Okay?
Oh, there we go. Oh!
Oh!
Whoa!
Yo!
Ow! Oh! Oh! Owie! Oh.
Smash cut.
No! Don't get my hopes up like that. That sucked. That sucked really badly.
I
No!
got so worried. What are you doing out here?
I got so worried something almost happened in this movie. Oh.
So warm in my room.
I don't know if I should do a supercut of every time I do a disgusted sigh while watching a movie, but like, ugh.
You could have caught cold. All you men are alike. Sometimes you act like such big babies.
All men are alike. Every full moon, all of you turn into giant lizard monsters.
Still alive when we found them.
What's that? Wait,
The man was pretty far gone in shock. But he did manage to
that
say
looked like
something
something on
about
that
a
playing card. I'm not going to elaborate
A
further.
big lizard. A big lizard that walked
I think I know what you're getting at.
Seems to me I've heard that expression before.
Maybe. Something your friend Dietz said about a dinosaur?
The Tyrannosaurus. Well,
Oh, good. It's another half separate. If you told me this was a set from the previous movie, I would believe you.
Same.
All we need is the picture of Dwight D. Eisenhower on the wall.
Yeah, but instead they replaced it with like first grade.
Yeah,
artwork.
just says first grade.
Maybe there is a
Yeah.
dinosaur still alive. Up in the hills. Something drove it out of the hills. Now it's on the loose.
Professor Salinas,
Droven.
those poor men murdered in the hills last night. Have the police found out who did it?
Only some theories. That's all so far. Were those the reason for all that laughter when I drove up?
They're the pictures Kathy took at the NASA exhibit. You should see the one of Bud looking at the girl in the tight jumpsuit.
They look at one of the photos and like the moon beast is just like in the background.
What happened in this shot?
Oh, this one. I don't really know. It's probably a
Another tiny skirt.
light leak or a lab
Notice.
error. It's
At
on
least
the
she's wearing
original
two-tone this time.
transparency, too.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
I was going
I'm
to
proud of
check
it.
with the lab
Giant
account
collar again.
later.
100%.
How is he, by the way?
Paul? He seemed a little better when Janet and Bud called for me before, but he still had a headache. I'm worried about him. Those headaches he's been having.
He's been having those headaches since the day after that meteor shower. Didn't you tell me he hit his head in the ground that night? When he tried to shield you from that meteorite that exploded.
That's right. He got a cut on his head.
A cut?
More like a scratch. Just a little one.
It's possible Paul may have gotten more than a scratch. A light concussion, maybe.
Then you think...
But don't worry. I said it might be a light concussion. It's nothing really serious.
Excuse me?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll pick up Paul.
That's how you know it's the 70s. They're like, it's just a concussion. Who cares?
St. Joseph's will be the best.
NFL players get
They'll
worse.
do a cranial x-ray, check him out. He'll be back to normal and back to you in no time at all. The lab that did this print, it's near the hospital.
Rub some mercury on it.
Have that light streak checked out. Save your trip?
Yeah, no, just in case anyone who's listening doesn't get it, there's no such thing as a non-serious concussion.
Your lady can take over.
It's a brain injury.
Johnny, you're one hell of a guy.
And the more you get concussed, the easier it is to get concussed, you know?
Quick, let me write that down.
Yeah.
Hurry up, will you? I got other things to do. What happened here? Where's Ty?
I don't know. He must have broken out the night before last. Something scared him. Maybe the meteor shower.
I mean, you just have to look at every kind of heavyweight boxer who retires. You know, just look at any interview of George Foreman, and you'll see what concussions can do to people, you know?
Funny thing, I've looked through every text I have on mineralogy, and I can't find anything like it. Of course, I haven't run a series of tests on it.
Do you mind if I borrow your moon rock for a little bit?
I don't know what it is. I looked in a book and
I was going to take it to the geology lab anyway.
You mind if I borrow your moon rock?
I can't.
Well, right now we're going to take you over to St. Joe's. Maybe they can find an answer to what's been bugging you.
That's it. You can get dressed now.
Okay.
The smash cuts are crazy.
I just wanna ask, because I'm curious. Do you think he has spent more time on screen with his shirt off or on?
Off.
Off. I think it's off. I think he's been shirtless more often than not in this movie. And to be fair, like, if I had a body like that, I would probably, I would show it off as well, but like...
He's hiding a couple of hams down there. You know what I mean?
It's...
Then it's not just some kind of error in printing. Definitely not.
It sure is the 70s.
Sure is the 70s.
Myself. What you see is what happened. I can't explain it, but it's not our fault or the fault of the film.
Well, have you ever seen anything like that before?
Never. I've been in this business for years.
I'm Dr. Sutton. Would you come this way, please? I've looked at your x-rays.
And?
We don't usually discuss them with patients, but this isn't a usual case, Mr. Carlson.
We don't usually discuss x-rays with patients.
This is the normal situation, just to give you an idea. And this is the one
Oh
we
my
took
God.
of you.
What does it mean? What's happened to me?
You've been hit by a small particle of matter of some kind. Not enough to cause any pain because of the high speed, but it is there.
I feel like a piece of rock that big in your brain would cause some pain.
Something's inside
It would cause something.
Yes.
I don't know if it would be lizard transformations, but it would definitely cause something.
You would probably forget what a lizard is, but yeah.
Small particles of shrapnel embedded in their brain.
This wasn't shrapnel, Doctor.
So I understood. A meteorite, you said?
The main guy looks a little bit like someone, but I'm just trying to place who it is. I don't think it's Patrick Swayze, but it's...
Now we're going to keep you here for a few
I'm trying
more
to place
days for
it.
observation. We're going to take more x-rays.
Michael J. Fox, maybe?
Maybe of the hair,
do
but...
something about it, surgically.
God, these smash cuts are crazy.
They're insane.
How is a movie this leisurely paced and also this rushed at the same time?
To your killer lizard.
Well, at this point, I'd settle for anything in the way of a lead. Well, let's see him.
It's like running somewhere so you can go on a walk.
The deer hide painting
Yeah.
was shown. Not many people have seen it. It's something like 400 years old.
What's happening to the Indian in the painting?
It's the beginning of the story. He's being struck by a light that comes down from the sky.
Well, what happened to him?
Turned into a lizard monster. He turned into the Gorn from Star Trek. Original Star Trek.
You sure we should be afraid of it?
Demon lizard. They didn't.
You know, they took him down, but they weren't in too much of a rush about it, you know.
Where the flames came from, nobody knows.
Oh, shit.
That's a mystery. And it's still a mystery after 400 years.
I know what you're thinking.
The jokes just write themselves. You know?
They really do.
Part of our tribal culture. I know, it's fantastic. But it's the one thing that ties in with what the fisherman said. He said the camp was attacked by a lizard that walked like a man.
My God.
Was it speaking French?
It's the big googly eyes. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, what was that? I saw that Fight Club-esque.
I think that was a mismatched frame of film.
Probably, yeah.
To ourselves. I had them close up early on my authority, and I hope this proves something.
You'll know in a minute.
I never thought I'd see the day when I tried to solve a case with Indian superstition.
The guy's right there.
We are
For
just
real,
about
though.
to find out.
I found out from volunteering in an archive. Apparently, there's no real consensus as to whether or not you should wear gloves when you handle exhibits.
Interesting.
Because the argument is that the gloves just get filthy really quickly.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be careful, you wear, like, you know, like disposable, like, latex gloves, assuming those don't have
sterile nitrate gloves.
Yeah, assuming they don't have, like, any kind of, like, matter on them that will, like, come off on the exhibits.
Yeah.
But assuming that your hands are clean, they might just not be that bad, depending on what you're handling, you know? Whereas when you have the old gloves, those tend to just get really grimy and greasy, you know?
Johnny, I've known you for a long time, and you gotta be kidding.
I wish I was getting back. I'm not. Now, there is an answer. And I think I know what it is. And it makes me sick to think about it.
I mean, hands do get oily on their own, but, you know, you just wash them before you handle anything, you know?
If what you say is true,
You just keep them clean.
the X-rays, the way the meteorite reacted, and your Indian lesson,
I thought he was wearing, like, pajamas.
then there's something
He does look like he's like a little boy on a race car bed.
Yeah. In, like, a Christmas story or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what may happen.
What is he? Is he sitting on the edge of the... He is. He's sitting on the armrest of the chair.
Let's find out. How
What
much
a
time
G.
do I have?
Be sundown in a half an hour.
He's the best character of the whole
The moon will
movie.
be up an hour or so after that.
Oh, do you know what I just noticed? We've had a full moon for 2 nights in a row. I don't think it's how moons work.
Before anything happens,
Yeah, true.
I want to talk to Kathy.
I'm sure that can be arranged. She's at the reservation. I'll phone her now.
Why is he blinking so much?
Yeah, bro blinked like 100 times in the span of 5
I'm gonna
seconds.
give her some idea of what he might have to go through, just to prepare her.
I'll try.
Just gonna show her a picture of a lizard. He's turning into something that looks like this.
You remember his pet lizard? That's him now.
Why is he in there? Why are these policemen here?
We're not sure what may happen to Paul after the moonrise. In fact, moving him here was his idea.
But surely...
See, this is a hospital. We can't afford to take any chances. The moon is a strong effect on the earth.
If he moons out in the middle of the hospital ward, there's no telling how many people might get fucked.
In Paul's case, it may trigger a whole set of changes. Temporary mutation.
I want to see him. Now. Please.
They just look like little pajamas, yeah.
They really do.
They are, I think they are pajamas. He just has adorable little boy pajamas on.
Little polka dot pajamas.
Aww. Is that like a hole in the wall back there?
Great question.
It looked like someone just put a hole in the drywall, like
Yeah.
Kyle style, you know.
Yeah. I want to turn into a lizard man, Mom.
Mom. Oh, is he gonna like eat her face off?
It's still daytime though.
Thanks, Johnny.
Can I take you home?
No, thank you anyway.
No trouble, miss. One of my men can take you home.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be all right.
Are you sure?
Like to
I can take you home.
at the hospital.
Alright, well, one of my men will take you home.
We have to take you home, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Seth Thomas.
The moon is up now. I hope you're right. I don't. I hope you're wrong. Well, we'll know in a few minutes.
Show it.
Something's happening.
There was another random frame there.
Why? What happened to his funny pajamas?
She took them off him.
You fucking flexed them off.
Oh my god.
He's mooning.
He's mooning.
Oh dear God. What the fuck?
Is that the actual noise he makes? He just sounds like he's screaming all the time.
I mean, I'd scream too if I looked like that.
Then it's true. It was me.
I did get fucked last night.
All those people? It wasn't your fault, son. They won't convict you. They won't even blame you once the people know the facts.
We'll soon have you back to normal, Paul.
Do I need these now?
No. Dr. Sutton's been in touch with NASA about your case. We're sending one of their top lunar scientists and one of the finest brain surgeons in the country.
Dr. Martin. He was involved in the power station fiasco a few years back.
Oh
It's causing a problem. When it's removed, you won't have a thing to worry about. You can go back to leading your normal life.
I'd like to see Kathy. Please.
Oh, is she wearing normal clothes?
She is.
She
wearing
is,
normal
wow.
clothes.
Oh, good job, Kathy.
Character development.
So, the movie's over, right? Like,
Yeah,
They
that's
haven't-
what I was thinking this whole time.
they have him in captivity.
Would you fasten your seatbelts, please? We'll be landing shortly.
When are we due in Albuquerque?
In about 20 minutes. The captain got a message a few minutes ago. You and Dr. Lawrence
Back in the
will be met at
days
the
where
airport.
they didn't encourage you to have your seatbelts on for the entire
May
flight.
we get off first, please? We just have some hand luggage.
Which really makes sense, because, you know, turbulence doesn't wait, but...
I must admit I was pretty startled last night when I got the call.
So was I. I've never come up against a case anything like it. And I've had a few unusual ones, I must say.
We've been worried at NASA all through the Apollo
The amount of
program
headroom in
about
that
the
plane, look at that.
possibility that something could cause a mutated life form. Nothing ever happened.
Until
It's
now.
because there's no like overhead, like air conditioner.
Yeah, going by how filthy that interior is, I'm sure that was like a decommissioned plane they were in.
Yeah.
Because it was
I mean,
dirty.
they also smoked on planes back then.
Oh, yeah.
What happens now?
We're going to make another set of x-rays just to check on the particle. The new set will give us an
Nurse,
exact
take off his shirt.
pinpointing of the spot in the left
Yeah.
frontal lobe where it is.
Wait, they're X-rating my head. You heard me.
Yeah, just do it. Look, I saw the slides with the lizard doing what he was doing. All right, I need to see what I'm dealing with
I
here.
think we should look at these inside.
For science, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the matter?
I don't know. But I'll try to find out.
Yeah, so not only is this guy like he's like one of the main characters.
Yeah, he is.
If you look at the difference in the affected areas, you'll notice considerable change, Doctor. There's been a definite growth.
From the look of it, I'd say the particle in that young man's brain has disintegrated, and energy factors are spreading through his entire system.
Okay.
No question about it.
In English, Einstein.
Isn't there any way of neutralizing the effect, Doctor? That's your field, Dr. Lawrence. Isn't there something that can be done?
We're dealing with a brand new unstable element here, one we've never seen before. We don't know its characteristics, atomic structure, how it reacts. There's a chance.
Oh, he's back in his
There's
pajamas again.
Eventually, by doing research on the meteorite fragments you showed me,
Give me
well,
that Kevin
we might
McAllister
learn
fit,
how to
you know?
cure your friend.
Those look hella comfy.
Yeah, they do.
Saying, by then it'd be too late.
I can't give you the timing exactly, but more or less what's going to happen is that the very presence of the moon itself, a moon rock of gigantic size, if you will have a
Because the moon's
recurring
just one
effect on
giant
your
rock,
friend's
yeah.
mutation every night, just as the energy emitted by that particle in his brain was triggered by the small moon rock at our exhibit here. Eventually, the diffusion throughout his body will be complete. And at that point, the situation will be atomically unstable.
Then, the energy is released all at once. A form of explosion.
Exactly.
He's gonna explode?
What the fuck?
Let's go!
Consumed by it.
He's gonna turn into a lizard and explode. They're just letting him leave?
The demon in the tribal painting. Self-consumed.
Wasn't he under guard? They did him like a cell.
One Indian mystery.
It's voluntary, apparently.
You
They
could-
mentioned that.
you-
It was like, it was his choice.
You could just
Why
leave.
couldn't there be time for us?
There isn't. And that's why I'm going away. Now, if I'm gonna die, I want to die looking like a man. Not like a monster.
Paul, don't.
Man, this couple's a dud. It's
Yeah.
No,
That-
Paul, don't do it.
That was also like the least passionate kiss I think I've ever seen on screen.
Yeah.
I've got to get away from here.
He really just jammed his mouth onto her
Get
mouth.
away where?
I don't know. But I can't.
Was that a real life hospital call that I
might
just
have
heard in
been.
the background?
Yeah, it might have been.
Will I see you again?
No. He's gonna explode.
I don't know.
Okay, here's my next question. Does she understand what's happening within the story?
I want you to go back to Dr. Sutton's office.
Does she know what's
She's
happening?
been there for every part of it.
Yeah, but did she understand?
Where I am.
Or was she just going off context clues?
That'll keep him busy enough for a few minutes.
I mean, I guess we haven't seen anyone like explain it to
I
her.
won't do it.
Kathy.
No, Kathy. Don't emote too much.
Do it for my sake. Do it because we love each other.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Paul, why did this have to happen to you?
It should have been me that got the brain meteorite.
It did happen. That's all I know.
If I'm gonna live, I have to kill the moon. Hello everyone, it is me.
I'm a doctor.
I'm Dr. Scientist. Isn't that where they load ambulances? You can't stop there.
Yeah, that definitely is where they load ambulances.
And he's just he's left it running?
Well, free motorcycle.
Yeah, hey. Oh my god! I left my running motorcycle out in front of their hospital and someone stole it.
Stunts I've ever seen.
What is that behind him?
That kid think he can get away?
Oh god.
What is that thing?
Trying to get away. You don't understand. You just don't.
Coins and guns. That's all you need as an honest, God-fearing American.
What? That is the most American business establishment I've ever seen.
Oh, and you just know their business is like 5% coins and 95% guns.
In New Mexico, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just came in. Very nice guns. I'll be glad to show them.
And by Captain Stuart McCabe, authority of the city's police commissioner. Here's a description.
Do you need any ID for these guns? Ah, no, you look like a trustworthy sort. You look like a good kid.
Caucasian, about 6 feet tall, weighing 160. Brown hair, blue eyes,
Oh.
regular features. Carlson was last seen in the vicinity of St. Joseph Hospital. He's believed dressed in tan slacks and a blue sweater.
What is that thing? I keep looking at it.
The owner of a gun shop says he tried to buy a shotgun, but left without it. I don't think he wants it as a weapon. He wants to kill himself. Why, Miss Nolan?
What do you mean, why?
Because we overheard what Dr. Lawrence said in the other office. That's why.
You might be wrong, Mac. He's on a motorcycle. If he wanted to kill himself...
No. Crashes don't always kill people. He knows that. Now, he tried to find some way that was fast and foolproof.
He's gonna drive a Ford Pinto and back into someone. I mean, 76, that's around the right time, right?
True.
If only we had some kind of lead on him. Anything.
What is she thinking here?
Yeah, I'd like to come up here at night. It's one of my favorite places on Earth. It's always so peaceful, so quiet.
I can't stand this waiting around. I think it would be better if I went back to the reservation, don't you?
I guess so. Well, how will you get back?
I borrowed Bud's car.
Butts?
I'm pretty sure his name is Bud.
Yeah,
but
yeah, but I hear it as Bud.
Keep saying Bud.
Yeah. Butt dealer. Oh, whoa!
Good one, dumbass.
I mean, lizards can't drive motorcycles, so...
Oh,
makes
that's
sense.
true.
Yeah. Oof. Ow.
How did you even do that, dude?
You
were going straight.
He's mooning, that's why.
Oh, you're right. I think he is mooning.
Me see. Flying wire box.
Wait, what?
Did he teleport up there? Okay, so this is very much going to be a case of like, oh, we're filming in this town in Nevada, they have a cable car, so of course we're gonna, you know, that's production value. You know?
I think he's imagining this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty good.
I'm so happy we got a bad dummy. I'm so happy we got a bad dummy shot.
The bike is a wreck. But he'd probably walk away all right. They couldn't find him anywhere around the area.
That road leads up to Sandia Crest. Of course, that's gotta be it. Over the years, I got to know Paul pretty well. The one place he went to when he was troubled, the one place where he felt free, was Sandia Crest.
Yeah, look at how free he feels.
Yeah, he looks so healthy and free.
She like chases after him and it reverses the footage of him falling, so he goes back up the hill, like to get away from her.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, look at that.
Right, Pete. Get to Sandia Crest. Now listen. I want him captured. But no gunplay.
Wait.
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why? Okay, why are they trying to capture him?
Because they're trying to make sure that he doesn't explode, I guess?
But he's going to explode either way. Do they want to do a controlled demolition?
Maybe they want him for weapons testing.
Imagine what would happen if we dropped a Dino Man onto Nagasaki.
Oh, Paul. For a minute I thought you...
If we shot the meteorite into the brain of an elephant, imagine how big that explosion would be.
I know what you intend to do, but you mustn't. Please, you can't.
Kathy,
Oh my god.
I don't know how you found me, but you've got to leave now.
No, Paul. I want to be with you.
You can't stay. The sun's going down.
You have to get away from me, otherwise I'll brutally fuck you as a lizard man.
If I don't reach the crest before the moon...
God, that one still. We're just
That
like,
one still, it's just completely poisoned the movie for us.
Yeah.
They're saying when he ripped his way into that tent full of old men, it took hours for the surgeon to get the smiles off their faces. No, he's around here somewhere. Whatever.
Look at those old school ram bars.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The pedestrian killer 9000. Like, your toddler's getting tangled up in that as soon as they look at it, you know?
100%. To be fair, it's not like nowadays toddlers bounce off of cars.
No, but... I feel like that just makes it way deadlier, you know?
Yeah, it is like two spears sticking out of
Yeah, like it's like the pedestrian impaler 9000, like... Did she fall off the cliff in the dark? What?
No, he ran off, and she couldn't follow him, I guess?
So now she's just like, help me. I know it's nighttime and you're about to turn into a murderous lizard, but come towards my location and help me.
Please, Paul, my foot is cut. Help me. Paul, help me.
Oh my god.
Please.
Help me.
Please.
Please help me.
Please. Oh, he's mooning. Oh.
How? Okay, somehow The first movie was better than this one.
Oh my god, you're right.
How
is
did that happen?
How is that possible? The first movie was like a third stock footage, and then guys with googly eyes.
I'm so confused. Aim's shotgun.
The position.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just shooting at her. Stop. Is she screaming or is that the lizard screaming?
I legitimately can't tell. Holy shit.
This sucks.
I'm glad you said it. Holy shit.
Oh
my
he's
god,
behind
it's right
him.
there.
He's behind him.
Oh my
This
god.
is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I feel like my brain is breaking.
Yes, same.
No wonder this is public domain. Do you, like, okay, for something to be public domain from 1976, that has to mean that no one wanted to renew the rights.
Correct.
And there are companies who just sit on shitty movies. No one wanted this thing.
What happened? Where's He got away. 2 more men dead.
Every scene, that guy has his thumbs in his belt. Like,
Yeah, he's doing the cop pose.
yeah, he just does a cop pose all the time. And he has the delicious sheen of a Christmas turkey as well. Oh, is he gonna hit him with the arrow?
Ain't no way.
Oh, I mean, they shot him like a million times, but
With a bow and arrow? Not with just any arrow, Mac. I'm going to use this.
That looks like a piece of meteor Paul had.
he made meteor arrows.
Oh my god.
That's actually big brain.
Kind of sick.
What are you going to do?
This movie keeps swinging back from like absolute shit to like something I'm invested in.
This guy is actually a cool character.
Yeah, I actually like this guy. I need to look up what his name is.
If a particle can generate all that energy, a larger piece from the same element might speed up the energy processes.
He's gonna shoot him with an arrow and he's gonna explode.
Yeah. Oh my god, please don't fuck this. I'm praying to every entity I can that it's hype and it doesn't suck.
Oh
This
my
way it may
god.
happen a little sooner, that's
If it's a cool explosion, most things are forgiven. If it sucks, I hate this movie.
He's gonna shoot an arrow into a dummy and it's gonna be nuclear explosion stock footage.
Please, that would still be funny because we would get a dummy. Just give me something. Give me something to work with.
What you see in this place is nothing we know. Nothing human.
Oh my god, that was almost emotion.
I was about to say that might be her best moment of the film.
That poor kid. She's had a rough time.
Has she?
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's
The way she fixed her hair.
Whoa!
Oh shoot! Get his
Yo,
ass.
he just went right in.
Yeah, you better get the fuck out of there. Ain't no way.
Is anything gonna happen? My god, that man's glazed.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Bruh.
No.
The first movie was way better than this movie. And I can't believe I just said that.
Is that it? Is that just where we end?
That is definitely where it ends.
He didn't explode. Quinn?
He just like turned to ash.
He I was promised an explosion, Quinn.
Yeah. I'm upset too. You think that's where that sticky spot in the theater came from?
Oh, it was a lizard man who got hit with a meteorite arrow? Yeah, that could have been it. He just turned into moon dust. This feels like the end of the movie.
Here come credits. It just ends. It just
ends. Get out. Oh my god.
And of course, comments are turned off.
Man.
Dude, how the fuck did the first one slap harder than that movie?
It's just.
You're telling me the googly-eyed dudes with the giant eyebrows
and the stock footage of the lizards. Because that
How was that more of a comprehensible movie?
Because it had stakes, it had intrigue, right? Because we didn't know what he was like doing. It had special effects, like
oh my god!
It had him running around in a power station. Like, how was that the best movie of the two?
That is insane.
Oh.
That was an hour and 20 minutes long.
Oh my god! It felt like 5 hours. Oh my god! I'm like sad. I'm like sad after that.
I'm laughing, but I'm like upset that I just.
That's my box quote for the movie, for Track of the Moon Beast. It made me sad.
It didn't. It made me sad, not because of the plot, because.
It said,
I spent
an hour and a half watching that pile of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so you said it was an hour and 20?
Yeah, and 20, yeah.
80 minutes, I think that's like the minimum runtime to get into most theaters.
The first movie was an hour and 10.
Yeah, but that was in the 50s.
That's true, but I would rather watch the first movie 10 times than that movie again.
Okay, I mean, so that we're not overly negative, what was one thing you liked about Track of the Moon Beast?
Okay, in all seriousness, the Native American guy's character was legitimately cool.
Was pretty cool. Yeah, I liked him.
Go ahead.
I liked him, and I liked the dummy falling out of the cable car.
That was legitimately very funny.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be funny, but yeah, it was funny.
I also unironically love the idea of making arrows out of the meteorite that caused this to end it. I think that's a really good plot point.
Yeah, and especially as it shows it's like, oh, how did they defeat the monster in the legends? It's like, oh, they must have done that hundreds of years ago, right? Because he says it was 400 years in the past.
Yeah.
We could get a high production value prequel to Track of the Moon Beast, similar to did you ever see Prey?
Yes.
It'd be like Prey, but with a guy in a bad lizard costume.
Oh my god.
Well. Well. Oh my god. I'm glad that we opened. Can you imagine if we opened with Track of the Moon Beast? Can you imagine if that's how the night started?
Yeah, that really would have deflated.
That would have just been
for the second movie.
Yeah, no, that would have been a bad time. Okay, well, it's probably worth us making our way out. Watch out for the sticky spot. So, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but out of the 3 things we watched tonight, what would you say is the standout of the night? Because we're also putting Blonde's Preferred Gentleman into this as well.
I think legitimately Killers from Space stood out to me as an enjoyable film to watch.
Yeah.
Which is a sentence I didn't think I was going to be saying.
Yeah, I definitely had more fun watching Killers from Space. I want to give honorable mention to, I think Blonde's Preferred Gentleman is funnier to me as a concept rather than an actual movie, because just the idea of, like, the Navy commissioning a film to teach sailors how to not act like fucking cavemen is really funny.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's the joke that, like, the military just issues everything to you, and I guess social skills comes under that, but, like...
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Killers from... Easy, it's Killers from Space. Like, we had...
Easily, yeah.
We had the intrigue, like, we actually had the merits of it being an actual movie, we had the googly eyes, we had, like, the flying eyeball graphics, we had, like, all the Red Scare stuff.
Killers from Space shits on Track of the Moon Beast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, wow. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I just saw 3 things that
you wouldn't have watched otherwise, right?
I wouldn't have watched otherwise, and B, Killers from Space has some things that I'm gonna be like referencing for days immemorial.
In our shared friend groups, we're gonna be mentioning Killers from Space, and no one else is gonna know what we're talking about. No one's gonna know what we're referencing.
Oh man!
We're gonna post those googly eyes, and people are just gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
The aliens for that movie looked like GTA roleplay, like fucking
the way they just stand around,
dumbasses. Yeah.
Yeah. The way they just stand around and just talk shit constantly. It feels like a bit from a streamer in a roleplay server of like, I'm an alien and I'm tapping into the power grid to nuke bugs to make them giant. Like,
it really does feel like someone just went on GTA roleplay, found the stupidest looking shit, and was just like, I am an alien, Gleep Glorb.
And there's some like squeaker admin like no clipping around trying to stop him. Like, well,
holy shit.
Cool. It was lovely to have you on. We are going to get kicked out of the theater.
True.
I trust you can find your way home in the wasteland. The borders do shift, but you're a child of the desert. I trust you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll find a friendly-looking alien with bulging eyes to lead me home.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe I'll find a giant lizard to ride or something.
Yeah, they might zap you with, like, their bug zapper, and then talk at you with their magic Tesla TV, but, like, it's a small price to pay, right?
Yeah. I'd rather be... can I be brainwashed to forget that
brainwashed to forget Track of the Moon Beast? Oh, so heartless.
Listen, like I said, legitimately cool plot points, but good lord, I do not want to do that again.
The idea of a guy getting hit in the brain with a meteor and then it turns him into a lizard is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna raid out. Let's just see who we got. Who's online? Oh my god, Quinn Riley 21 is streaming. That's crazy.
Oh, shit. Who's that?
Okay, I'm gonna be raiding Flicky, who's the person I did this with last week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if anyone's watching this now, or like if they watch the VOD later, or if I do an edit, I probably will do an edit of this. Subscribe to Quinn. He does very cool fighting game stuff and Dark Souls. Are you still doing Dark Souls?
I haven't streamed in a little while, but I do want to finish up Dark Souls.
Okay. But yeah, thank you for joining me and for subjecting yourself to 3 hours of god-awful cinema.
It was legitimately a good time, though.
I love inflicting bad movies on people. Bad movies are a great social experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if I was just sat alone in a room watching these, I would be miserable.
Yeah.
But with a friend, it's a good time. All right. I'm gonna pass everyone over to Flicky, but Quinn, thank you again. And
Yeah, happy to be here.
I will see people. I'm probably, depending on how sad he goes, I might not stream until next week. We'll see. But yeah, thank you. Okay, I am raided out on my end.
And
Let me just stop my